y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me go back up here for a minute. Say hi to all of you that are here, and then we're going to jump right into it because this is probably going to take a little while. But I'm done. Just so you know, there will be cussing in this. People will be offended in this. I don't care anymore. My give a fuck's broken. I speak on behalf of nonsense. Becky, me only. This is not going to be anybody else's input on this. This is just based off of me, in my opinion. So let's go. Lily, Hope, Gumby, LG, Clemson, Mocus, Go Ask Alice, Laura, Peg. Oh, have a good day at work. #1 fan, Cool Gamer, Sally, Zoya, Lotus, Carrie, Moonlight, Janine, Val, Safari, Yasmina, Curious, All Crime with Andy, Sarah, Sally, Curious, T, Marcy, Lisa, Life Rewinded, Migs, Dear Krabby, Forgotten Whispers, Mystical Magnolias, The Truth Will Always Come Out, Dear Krabby, Angela, Carrie, Gamecock, Kelly, Blank Screen, Eloma, I don't know who that is. I don't think Miss Renee, Amethyst. All right, y'all. Mods, please do not block anybody unless they're doxing somebody. No blocking anybody today because there's going to be some people that are pissed off, upset, and let them go. Let them go in the comments because they show them true selves. So please do not block anybody unless they are actively doxing somebody. We will be naming names today. I intend to get struck because pussy ass bitches can't take arguments and disagreements on the internet. They've got to do stupid shit. So if you don't see me for 7 days after this video, you know why, which we can all use a break anyways, vacation. But we're going to just dig into it and we're going to lay out the facts because there's a lot of pieces here that people keep passing over. A lot. And I'm fucking fed up. I'm so sick and tired of the real life shit. I'm so sick and tired of the gaslighting. I'm so sick and tired of watching people that have lied time and time again straight to our faces try to convince everybody that what we're all seeing is not what we're all seeing. That's really not happening. When it fucking is. Hold on. You want to see how serious I fucking am? Looky, looky. I've got notes. Oh, I'm done. Y'all, I'm done. And I'm so sick and tired of getting petty ass messages. So there's some things we're going to address. And if you feel the need to strike me, remember, some of y'all are sitting with content of mine on your pages right now. Most of you that I'm going to be talking about today, in fact, because once upon a time, I was one of the first ones you guys tried to shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up. Yep, sure did. And sat back and watched you all. And now you've had plenty of time to own your shit. Plenty of time to say, you know what? I'm going to choose a different path. Plenty of time to expose your own asses, which you've been doing. You could have chose to do it the right way, but no, you guys consider doing dirty shit the right way. So, also, you continue to screw and make calls trying to affect my other half's income because you guys, that's how you guys fight. We're going to have problems. And I want to remind you all, I can legally prove who doxed me, where it came from, as far as who put it out publicly. Now, I don't know who's doing all of this stuff, but at the end of the day, I know who doxed me. And there was a few hands involved in that. Some of you in the OG community had a little bit of something to do with that too. But didn't really work for you. Trying to get me to run away scared, shut the fuck up. Didn't really work. And at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. But let's be very truthful, Penelope, Lori. When it comes down to people continuing to go at my real life, you're the reason why they know who I am. Granted, I made a choice of coming here, but you made it so I was not anonymous anymore. Totally fine. But all is fair in love and war. Just remember that. Keep trying to touch my husband's income and affect my nieces after your little threats. And it'll be what it is. I will not go legal because I think that's pathetic. But according to other people, going legal in 2023 and striking bitches is the way we're going to be handling shit. You guys can handle it all you want like that, but some of us won't. Some of us will never stoop to the petty ways. Okay, so what other disclaimer did I need to give? Oh, I speak for me and me only. This is what I know as fact that I can prove with screenshots, videos, so on and so forth, of the fuckery that's been going on that has been intentional chaos for months. We're going to back it all up because a lot of you are forgetting when we say Molly seems to have a hand in all of this. Molly does. Molly did have a hand in how this all got started. And we're going to be talking a little bit about Michelle. I do not care for Michelle. I've said that 900 times. I did not support Michelle. I stayed away from Michelle. They were going to make me stay away from Michelle no matter what, though. But what was interesting on that whole thing of them wanting me to stay away from Michelle and not stick up for what was right, because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And she was done dirty by a lot of you. And that we're not going to gloss over anymore. I don't like her. I don't care for her, but still what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And we'll discuss that. But I had some of you on alts in my inbox, Junie Jones. Please reach out to Michelle. We're so worried about Michelle. Huh. Some of y'all, how many times has Molly told you guys? Michelle's admins and mods, I guess is what they call them over here, were all her friends. They weren't really there for anything good. But I guess we're just going to gloss over that. So let's back it up. So as you know, I'm a newbie. I'm not speaking anything of the past because I don't know. I have a very blank perspective on all of this as far as personal interest in these people. I will address one thing. I was not brought into this community to try and cause a rift in friendships. That has never been the case. I have been approached numerous times and told that it seems like I'm trying to intentionally cause a rift between Makeup Mobster and Science Girl. That has never been the case. I have talked to both of them about the same amount of times, which is very limited. I love Makeup Mobster. You guys know that. But never, ever did I come into this community to cause a rift between any friendships. I found people that are like-minded, and that's where I stuck to. That's where I keep going back to because I feel comfortable in those spots. Science Girls chat, I'll be honest, I felt comfortable in there for a while until Penelope, Roseanne, Erica, all of them came over there because I know what's been going on. So in respect of Science Girl, I just don't participate. I don't go over there anymore. It's nothing against her. It's her chat. I don't like it. I don't like the gaslighting. It is what it is, but it's, again, nothing to do with her or Makeup Mobster. So please stop with that bullshit because that's not it. I have a wonderful group of friends off social media. I have met some amazing people on social media, but not once have I gotten into personal relationship conversations with any of these people, really. A few of them, but ones you don't know. Anyways, it's so stupid. It's childish. It's like fucking high school all over again. So we're going to back up to my introduction to YouTube. I came to YouTube, as you know, in the end of July because of the Marvonne story. You guys have heard this. Most of you guys know the story. Some of you guys know exactly where I'm headed. But I came over here not knowing anything, not knowing who these people were. The three main people that were covering the story were Molly, Katie, and Justice for All, Spanky is what we call him. They all were making a mess and a complete mockery of a Marine veteran's life. They were collecting funds for the family based off of lies that has still been lied about. There's still been no receipts. There's still been no factual information provided by any of these people whatsoever. But don't forget who was supporting Molly, Katie, and Justin throughout all of this time. 99% of these new people that are in the comment section were once upon a time okay with what Molly, Justin, and Katie were doing in this story. So you should have saw who they were then and what they were okay with. But a lot of you didn't. And a lot of you now have tried to find other homes because Molly's kind of been exposed or she's turned on so-and-so. But a lot of these were intentional distractions all along. So from Molly, we were introduced to Michelle. Hold the phone though. Before Michelle even came around, I was actually introduced to Amber by Amber. Amber actually messaged me on Facebook, was very kind to me. I was excited because I didn't have a clue. She was a creator. I was like, oh, this is interesting. First person to ever reach out to me as a creator. Had no clue who she was. I was like, okay, cool. Went over and checked out her content. I'm a 90 Day fan, but that's another story. So I was like, oh, this is kind of exciting. Sat back and watched a little bit. We talked a few times. That was when Molly was making some pretty, in my opinion, off-candid remarks about race and so on and so forth with other people. I made a couple of videos addressing it. I kind of saw Amber in my head, again, this is my opinion, as like this social justice warrior. She was always great to me, nothing major. We didn't have a deep relationship. It was very surface, nothing serious. She introduced me to Rabbit. Rabbit was way more on the same wavelength and understanding about the situation because Rabbit was looking for the truth, not an angle that was going to make her the most money. So me and Rabbit hit it off really well. And the next thing I know, Amber had brought Molly and Sherelle together to, talk about this Dre McCrae story and get the word out there. Amber was who linked the two of them up. That went south super fast because Molly tried telling Sherelle what she was going to do on her channel and how she was going to go about it. So Amber kind of played both sides of the fence there. And then she made a decision for a business decision that she was going to link up fully with Molly, Justin, and those guys. So kudos to her, whatever, float your boat wherever it goes. So that's what we saw. Next thing you know, she's on panels, co-signing with them, kind of covering the Dre thing a little bit, not much. Enter Michelle. Michelle ends up on panel as a rope expert talking about the Marvonne story. She was very unstable. You could see it. Things were just not okay. She made a comment about taking her life sort of thing. They kicked her off panel. That's been clipped and put out all over. And then enter Penelope. Penelope was a Patreon of Molly's. Penelope is also Lori Lane. Lori Lane is how I met her on Facebook. She initially was going after Katie when Katie was covering this story and the truth of it. She was making videos on Katie. And then here she enters into this whole scheme as going after Michelle. Everybody is like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's the most wonderful thing that's ever happened. She's calling out her crazy. But let's back it up. Michelle went at Molly. Molly went at Michelle. As two adults do. Molly brought in her backup, Amber and Penelope. Molly couldn't fight that battle herself, so she passed Michelle off knowingly that this was going to continue on. Molly said it herself, on point, time and time again. I'm handing her over, but Amber and Penelope were brought in specifically to do this. They pulled her divorce records. Who's behind the Tim Trimble account? Y'all want to know? You want to ask those guys and ask them to tell you the truth for once? They brought up a deceased child. And mind you, at the time, Michelle had gone at Molly, nobody else. But then, because people were co-signing her and back and forth, it split. Flava and a group of them went to rescue Michelle, Christy Payne, Veronica, all of them went to rescue Michelle. Granted, a lot of them came out of Molly's camp that were just supporting Molly. So here they're going to go white knight for Michelle, keep all these people away from her, protect her because Molly was doing so much horrible shit. Smoke and mirrors, people, smoke and mirrors. Meanwhile, Penelope's making video after video, reading her divorce papers out online to a complete audience. Meanwhile, they bring her ex-husband on panel. Meanwhile, they make up stories talking about how she was responsible for her son's death, who died of SIDS. 2 women that she had nothing to fucking do with. Oh, she called Penelope a liar. Well, Penelope's a fucking liar. Oh, she called Amber a clown. Amber's a fucking clown. So then gloves came off. So then Michelle was so fucked up in her head because people on the inside had control of her accounts. She couldn't figure out what was going on because here there were mods going nuts. Who steps up to help Michelle and stick up for her? Vinny. Vinny comes in to stand up for her. But all this shit's going on. All this fucking fighting's going on. So who does Michelle go after? Vinny, the one person that was sticking his neck out on the line to try and somewhat help her, or that's what it seemed. Then up on the next on the go around was Science Girl. Science Girl stepped up to try and help her and was like, okay, this isn't okay. This is what's going on. Then she went at Science Girl, hardcore. Remember who was in her ear trying to protect her this entire time. What was done to Science Girl was not okay. I've said that all fucking along. But think about it. How would that happen? Oh, Molly's number one nemesis that she can't get over talking about for years and years and years is the one that she magically goes at so hard, so fast. Shocker. Shocker. And what does it do? Sets Science Girl against Michelle because it became personal. Abso-fucking-lutely it would. I'm not, again, not saying Science Girl was in the wrong. This is a personal thing. She says an eye for an eye. You know what you're getting. If you do that to her, that's what you expect back, right? So that went around. Kind of started to divide the community because people were pissed at Science Girl for standing up for herself. So it started to cause a divide in the drama community, which I didn't even know who was what was where, anything at the time. I had no idea who these people were, what was happening, because I came in very tunnel vision on the Marvonne story. Now, I need to also separate right now the Dono girls from me. The Dono girls were never a part of nonsense. Nonsense stuck up for the Dono girls, interacted with the Dono girls, thought the Dono girls had a great mission, but it wasn't the same as mine. Never. Not once, never the same page. I was never an admin for the group. Like I said, I was in the group, out of the group. I think I interacted like 3 times tops ever in that group. Never really paid attention because their mission was totally different than mine. They were focused on a whole amount of shit that wasn't mine. Mind you, I'm telling Flava the entire time, please be careful, because I knew she was a mod for Michelle because I was extremely concerned about Michelle's mental health. You know this. You guys have seen me. You've heard me cry about it. I was super concerned because people were saying horrible things, that they wanted to see her do horrible things, that they wanted this. What happened now? This was what the intention was. These people were brought in intentionally. Then we see what happens. Sparrow, off of the Science Girl shit. Sparrow starts getting involved in the mix. Where did she originally come from? I have no fucking clue. The original part of where she came from sounds like she's been around here for quite a while. But when I first saw her, she was hanging out in Molly Golightly's, making very egregious comments towards everybody that spoke out against Molly. Again, Molly's person. Imagine her going at Science Girl. Not shocker. Then Penelope in the background is making comments that Michelle should have just taken $1,000 that they offered her to give up Sparrow's information. But yet we're not offering money to dox anybody out here, right? Okay. Have I forgotten anything so far? Anybody confused up to this point? Have I lied to this point? So then Sparrow kicks off. Guess who starts doxing Sparrow? Amber. Guess who got doxed wrongly? A gal named Lori. I bet, Penelope, you were shitting your pants at that point in time, and you should have been. Too bad they didn't grab the right Lori and accidentally get you at that time because you deserved it. Anyways, so then they dox her. Again, eye for an eye. Science girl had already said that. Whatever. I didn't pay attention to it. So on, so forth. Not my business. They have told you what to expect. So they go at that person. Meanwhile, I had made multiple statements that I didn't agree with what was being done to Michelle. I could see a bigger picture here. I was not okay with them exploiting mental illness to this point, that they were lying on the fact that her son, how that happened. I had made numerous statements. People basically got in my inbox or in my comments and tried to strong arm me into shutting the fuck up. Then when I didn't shut the fuck up, they took it a step further. People, I don't even know who the fuck they are, nothing. Because in the meantime, Penelope has this little buddy named Roseanne. Okay. So Roseanne enters the scene as the sweet, innocent. I thought she was great. I had a great relationship with her, what I thought, or who I thought she was. She seemed to be okay. No big deal. So she's in my inbox telling me that all this shit's going on with the Dono girls, so on and so forth, yada, yada, yada. But her and Penelope are good buddies. They're all good friends. And I'm like, that's fucking interesting. They're good friends. Penelope is one of Molly's. Nothing, you can never make that sit right with me. Oh, but she sees Molly for what she is. She's leaving Molly. She doesn't agree with Molly's anything and blah, 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 blah. Roseanne's still here. Very so much here. She's in the bushes. Say hi. Anyways, so she was in my inbox telling me all this stuff with Flava and all of that Dono group girls. There was all this drama. They were lying about stuff. They were so on and so forth. Again, not my problem. I didn't care. Not my group. I didn't have the same mission as them. Whatever they say, whatever they did was on them. It wasn't from me. They were pissed and upset at one point in time because people were using their content and not giving them credit. So they were going to watermark their shit. I thought they were pissed at me. I apologized. Nope. Come to find out they were talking shit about Savage. And I have that in screenshots. Anyways. And by the way, some of you two-faced bitches, you can just never show up over here again because I've seen you for what you are. You've been in my inbox every flip of the flop. Whoever side is flying one way or the other, you change your, just stay the fuck away. And you know exactly who I'm talking about, redhead. So that is going on. Next thing I know, I'm in Science Girls, Makeup Mobster, kind of finding the OGs like, and learning history, that there's so much history out here, that Molly has been doing all of this other stuff. Here comes Penelope and Roseanne everywhere I went, joining memberships, joining the groups, starting messaging these creators, buddying up to all these people. And it was just so fucking weird. And some people could see it and knew it was happening because I was on their list, because I wouldn't agree that what Penelope was doing was okay. There was nothing that was okay about it. So then enters, me and them are kind of going back and forth. I get Penelope and Roseanne, okay? That's who I'm kind of duking it out with and finding little holes in the OGs. Well, the other side of the coin was Amber, who found Flava and Bomb. So Penelope split off into one side with Roseanne and her little characters. Amber went another direction, and Flava and Bomb ended up with Amber. So all of these people now are going at Michelle. It's a collective effort at this point in time. I know it's a lot, y'all. I'm so sorry. Trust me, trying to keep this in my head straight has been like, and keeping my mouth shut up until this point in time has been incredibly hard. But if I would have came out and said all of this stuff previously, even if I would have had proof, just like they've done to me time and time again, they always seem to railroad everything I say and twist it and turn it. I've never spoke bad about 99% of these fucking people. They tried to do me wrong. Why do you think Jenny Jen brought Erica on panel to go at me, to shut me up? Why do you think Erica was so hell-bent to do it? Who did Erica go and connect with? Flava, Penelope, Roseanne. That's that side of it. Then you have Flava, bomb, devious, shit, I don't even know who all those people were on that side of the coin. Yep, so many of them just said, come on in, Penelope, come on in, come on in. Meanwhile, she's jumping in everybody's inboxes. And if you know anything about me, I don't message creators first. I try not to. There's been one person I did, and it was because that person deserved an apology from me. Might be two now that I reached out to you first. So meanwhile, I'm getting gone at and basically told to shut up on one side of it. And Starlight over here is on the other side as an OG who I didn't even know who the hell she was, didn't know she existed, comes in doing the same thing from the OG community. Our paths didn't cross at first at all. So she comes in and is taking up for what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Guess who got doxxed? Guess who got gone at? People that have known her for years went at her over and over and over again. But not only Starlight, because she was saying the same thing. I don't agree with what Michelle is doing. I do not condone this behavior. I do not like what's going on. It's not okay. How have we gotten to this point? Then she was fair game. Guess who else out of their own section? Because this person is now theirs. But at one time, she stood up for Michelle and was a mod for Michelle. She was doxxed. Her belated husband's obituary was read online by Amber. That would be Toastgate. If you haven't seen that video, Starlight covered that video 2 months ago, and many, many of you should have watched that. She showed you who she was right then and there. But Starlight was being gone at from that angle. Oh, you condone this, you do this to try and shut her up. Well, that didn't work as well because she's been around a lot longer than some of us and has balls of steel. And she just stood right back up and said, I ain't going anywhere. She never supported Michelle. She was saying what was right and what was wrong was wrong. Maybe her wording came across different to some of you at one point in time, but her intention was clear. Yep, they doxed Toast. Every single person that tried to stick up for Michelle and say what was right and what was wrong and try to get Michelle on a level playing field and to calm down and ignore all the shit they went at and took piece by piece away on live by doxing them, harassing them, and going at their families. Penelope, you want me to read your threat about me? When you said, oh, that post wasn't about me, even though it was a direct response to an email I had sent Roseanne. And you threatened that by the time you get done with me, I'll be in the fetal position, homeless, crying for forgiveness. Only one that's going to be crying when this is over is you. Don't cry, bitch. Penelope also had a hand, and she's still here. And Starlight's divide with other creators because they were running to other creators, telling people things were said that weren't being said. And then it would be the videos that like I took down because me and Flava had agreed I would. Flava, I am so disappointed in you. I can't even, like, I'm beyond disgusted with your behavior. You came in to this sector hand in hand with us, fighting the good fight, I thought, standing up for a Marine veteran who attempted to commit suicide. And I listened to you the other night mock and laugh about a Marine veteran cutting his arm in the mirror. I listened to you threaten calling the VA. You haven't fucking changed. Why did you call Molly 4 days ago and apologize and ask for permission again? I mean, I don't give a fuck about your relationship with Molly, but let's get it out front here. You ain't calling Molly 4 days ago, and then Molly doesn't have nothing to do with Michelle's channel being gone. When you have sucked up to Molly for how long now? Yeah, and her response to calling the school is, "It's over, it's done with. I apologize. She forgave me." Cool. That's between you and her. Don't give a shit about that. But stop lying to people. Stop lying to everybody that you're out here fighting this good fight, that you came in here to support a Marine veteran. That's not how it is. If you were that person, you would have never mocked a Marine veteran. And by the way, you claimed Molly doxed you months ago. So now how is it that all of these other people were responsible for doxing you? You claimed Molly put your records up in her Patreon. How many of you have claimed Molly doxed you when Molly didn't? Roseanne. Are we confused yet? Anybody? Yeah, what was done to Toast was absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Abso-fucking-lutely disgusting. But now she's okay with them because if you don't turn with them, you're me and Starlight. I'm a newbie. They've actively tried to destroy Starlight's relationships that she's had for a long time because of Michelle. So stupid. And other problems. I mean, she has other issues with other creators from other situations and stuff too, but this was a huge push too. And John, that could be, but it doesn't give them any right. It does not give them any right. It does not give them any right. I don't care who she is. If that's the situation, then again, I should have called out Penelope and doxed her right off the gate. If we're playing by their rules, I should have been striking these clowns, and I should have absolutely called the law, CPS, doxed them, knocked on the doors, sent nudes to their spouses, dirty text messages, maybe a few little videos, pulled every financial record on every single person that they've known for the last 40 years of their lives. It's not okay. I don't care who these people are. What was done is done, and it's disgusting. Yeah, I've known who Penelope was for a long fucking time, and it never got out, and then they tried to blame it on me. If I wanted that bitch doxed, I would have done it the first fucking day and looked at y'all straight and did it. Okay, I didn't. That's the end of the story. It is what it is. Has been all along. She was brought in because that's who she is. Do you have any questions to this point? Yeah, absolutely, John. 100%. And it just sucks, though, because, like, the people that are doing all of this shit are not good people. Like, they're showing everybody what they're okay with. I had no idea of Flava's past. Never cared. Don't care now. I don't care. But doxing a public figure isn't quite it either. And again, her and Michelle were in on a lot of this together in the beginning. I put those screenshots that show, you know, it was a fun and games at first. That's why I stayed away from all of it. No, Flava is a girl. And it's hard for me because I liked her. I really thought she had good intention. Disappointed isn't the word, but I've let her come in here and watch and me say stuff and her agree with it. She's never fucking apologized to me. And you guys know that. And she agreed with it, but no, she's never, no. Y'all know that. You think I'm stupid to not know what was fucking going on the entire time? She was keeping tabs on what I was going to say because all of their admin screenshots are out there. Not by me. Multiple people have them. I have never released the admin screenshots from their groups. Never released them, but they are all out there. And somebody was sending them around for a point in time because she was mad at Flava, but yet besties with Penelope. And that was when Penelope and Flava acted like they didn't like each other. And then, you know, so on and so forth. Anyways. Are we all on the same path so far? Everybody understanding where we're at this point in time. We have made it to toast Veronica, all of the mods, one by one. Of course she's going to go at them. They're dirty bitches to begin with. They didn't have good intent when they went over there. Come on, people. Wake up. I know some of you guys have more common sense than you guys have been displaying lately. And it's really freaking disappointing. Penelope went at random people who were sticking up for the truth, like D. She was gone at. Other people, they were constantly pointing fingers here and there, causing distractions. Meanwhile, they're back here in the background playing all sorts of fuck shit games. I didn't know who Bomb was until Flava introduced Bomb to the whole thing. I had no idea who Bomb was. I still don't really know. I've heard a lot of history. I don't go there. I have messaged her. She was who I apologized to. But it was very surface level there too, because from human to human, what was being done to her at the point in time after these people said that they were their friends. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I don't agree with that shit either. But this is exactly what was done. They had to get rid of somebody else. She was next up on the list. We've been like watching them pluck them off. Then they brought in Gray Pill, One Man Band. Who else got brought in as distractions and team up buddies? And then one by one, they took them out. Michelle goes and finds Ski. What happens? Oh, shocker. The same thing happens there. I am so fucking tired of people telling me what I'm seeing is not what I'm seeing. I can back this shit up with text messages, videos, and walk you through it. If the one thing you guys have learned about me out here is that I pay attention to stupid little things. Hence, go back to my poem, one of my first posts where I was circulating punctuation and compared it and said that there is probably a ghostwriter. She's not writing these posts herself. We had no idea that that was truthful at the time. Just an assumption and a hunch that I had. Very good hunch. And sure shit, it panned out that they admitted to it. But at the time, we didn't know. It was just little details, people, little details. And people are going to get pissed at me. Oh, hold on, though. I'm going to back up because people think that me and Nunya agree on everything. She, echo chamber, she co-signs all this shit. Do you know how pissed Nunya was at me when I didn't go on Jen's panel and defend myself? And everybody, what Erica and Christy sat up there and said about me, she was really disappointed in me that I came over here and responded to it. You know why I didn't? And Nunya knows now, she knows. And she wasn't mad at me, but she was upset because she thought I could have handled it differently. Totally fine. It has not been an easy go of all. I saw what that was for what it was. Erica was taking an opportunity to get a platform to spread hate and threw me in the mix so she could go at a group that she has had issues with for 5 years on Facebook. That was an opportunity to do that. I saw what it was. I didn't want to entertain it. I'm not going to go defend myself to a bunch of people that I don't give a fuck what they think about me to begin with. They were not kind to me to begin with. I supported these people blindly. I was nice about these people. Fuck that shit. Nope. Sorry. No, I don't owe those people shit. If you're going to sit there and let somebody lie on me on your panel without any proof, you can go get fucked and stay there. I don't go back. And I am not going to take my time, which I don't have a whole hell of a lot, and go give it to somebody that means nothing to me. That will never mean anything to me. I have a clear mission. It wasn't them. But I will continue to tell the truth, whatever that means. I will continue to tell the truth about the fuckery that's going on. I don't go back. But it hasn't been this cakewalk of all shit. No. I have been gone at over the stupidest shit, threatened over the stupidest shit by adults. I stuck up for Vinny, and who's in the comments talking about my kids? Vinny. Yes, I have screenshots. How fucked up is that shit? Bomb's never done shit to me. Never done shit to me. If we want to continue to go round and round, but the same thing, like, I don't know these people. Yes, she did play my content when that whole thing went on, I think, too. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Sure as fuck did. Sure as fuck did. I don't know this man. I don't know anything about him. But I'll be damned if I'm going to stick up for somebody that's talking about my children in comments with fucking Penelope. And then randomly I get fucking doxxed. And my husband's work is, the state board is being called over and over again because they're going for the income and my little ones that I raise. Because that's the way to hurt me. They think that's what's going to shut me up. And I didn't say shit. I didn't say fucking shit about it because whatever, it was what it was. They're trolls. That's what trolls do. I'm not a crybaby. But if you want to be fucking factual, let's be factual. Lay it all out there. People are sick and tired of fucking not saying what it is. Again, I don't give a fuck if they like Amber. Let them. But stop lying to everybody of why she was brought in the first place. And if you guys have such a hard time with what Molly's doing, why are you taking and befriending people from Molly's camp? Oh, let me guess. It's going to be some inside, like try to set Molly up from the inside, get people in there beside her and then try to take her down from the inside. She's not that fucking stupid. Come on. If it was that easy, it would have been done a long time ago. That's not what they're doing. Y'all sit here and bitch and moan about Molly all the fucking time. I do it too. Molly is terrible. She's scum of the fucking earth. But even Molly looks like a fucking polished turd compared to some of these pieces of shit. And when you have somebody that's willing to truce with somebody that they thought was making racist statements and comments and stuff like that for a business decision, stay the fuck away from me. I'm not no social justice warrior out here, but I stand up for what's right across the board. And I don't care if it's my friend sitting next to me. What's fucked is fucked and this is all fucked. I don't know a lot of you in this comment section right now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. Those of you in the bushes that are sitting there spitting and moaning and just trying to strike me or whatever you're going to do your thing. Do it. Do your little bad little dance all over the internet and bitch and moan. This is your behavior that you should be reflecting on, not mine. It's easier to reflect on my behavior because you don't want to look at yours. Now, again, by your rules, there's a lot of shit that should have been done differently out here. Starlight, again, stuck up for what was right 2 months ago and has continued to do it. And look at the divide. You know who's sitting back laughing at all of this? Guess whose panel Molly went on during the middle of all this too? That caused another rift, which I didn't even know who she was, but enter Diane. In the midst of all this chaos that is carrying on from Molly's camp because Michelle pissed her off and talked shit on her and, you know, did what everybody else does, but to her face. And went a little far, I will say. She should have stabbed, but we all know she doesn't have that in her. But meanwhile, where does Molly skeet right up next to? Oh, because there were so many distractions in the community, it was the perfect opportunity. Tell me I'm wrong. And that caused a huge divide and huge upset and disappointment. I was like, what the hell is happening here? But that caused absolutely a huge divide. Yep, exactly. Pretty fucking interesting, though. Pretty fucking interesting. Yeah, solo, absolutely. Yep. If you aren't jumping out and saying like, "Oh, this is so much shit," she can be here all she wants. It's fine. Let her run her mouth. I don't care. Again, I haven't lied on her one fucking time. Like I said, Amber was decent to me in the beginning, but I'm not blind to see what was happening. Hey, Andy. Yes. Yeah, they assumed. Yeah, because she was trying to, yep, be for, I agree with that. That's totally fine, Sassy F and Brat. She's got a bunch of my content on her channel that she claims that she deleted. On top of, she's got one on her page right now from 13 days ago of my content that she didn't have permission to use. She'll say she fair used it, but I haven't played any of her content, so she can't take a little criticism over her behavior. Go ahead. I'll take 7 days off. Go ahead. I ain't a pussy. This shouldn't be about sides anymore. This should be about what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. This is not about sides. There should be no fucking side. We are goddamn adults. Most of us are parents. Some of us are grandparents. It's about fucking time people get the balls and stand up. And I know some of you are scared to stand up and do stuff because of what they've done to people like Starlight and me. And they have, by the way, they have justified Penelope doxing me time and time again, making threats at my nieces. Time and time again. You can read that 10-page email yourself and see all those posts too. I haven't lied on a single fucking one of these. Yeah, right, Nunya? I'm okay without 7 days. I'm okay. And to you OGs that are letting these newbies lie right in your faces and spit in your faces time and time again, what the fuck are you afraid of? You guys are letting them destroy relationships that have been built for years because of petty fucking drama, and you won't pick a side on the internet. Get them out of your community, take back your control, and remember what was important to you, because some of you fucking forgot. I've spent so much time watching old videos of the OGs. It's sad. It's fucking sad. Most of these people weren't part of your community to begin with. So why now? And I'm not either. But on the outside looking in, they are destroying your community for fun, for shits and giggles and content, because they're pathetic bitches who have no talent. It's pretty fucking sad that a newbie like me Thank God I have a lot of the OGs I have. Like, let me tell you, I have been so lucky. But when I can see it coming in, you guys are smart enough to know what's happening. Guess what we've stopped talking about? Marvonne. Well, Molly just brought it up, so we'll be talking about it again. Factually. Because that's what we've done all along. Guess what else is getting brushed over? All of the money that tragedy pimps make. All of the victims that they're re-victimizing. Fuck, we justified them victim shaming and reading out and scolding a person because we don't like who that person is or why she was brought in. She's a troll. She came in to troll, so be it. But we used that distraction of people not liking Lauren to justify what Amber did to her. The fuck is wrong with you people? And if you've co-signed any of the shit that I've talked about today, I probably have screenshots of it. Stay the fuck away from me. You're not welcome here and you never will be. I don't care. Come at me. Go legal. Threaten me with all your shit. I'll laugh. I'll fucking laugh. Kyle will laugh. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. The one thing I have is a voice, and I'm going to use it. I like so many of these OGs that many of you hate because they're fucking fair and they call it what it is. And they don't even like some of the people that I love, but they'll call it out. And I'm specifically speaking about Wendy V. Yeah, you guys can get pissed at me for saying that, but she called this shit out. And I don't even know her. And I know she's not liked, but if she's willing to call it out, that says a lot. Did somebody say that Flava never talked to Molly the other night? Is that what I'm getting? Hold on. This is under fair use guidelines, just so we know. I don't talk shit without having backup to prove it. Granted, Molly lies a lot, but this isn't something that Molly tends to lie about. She has no reason to lie about something like this. So, sure, could it be a lie? Yeah, I mean, we know Molly, but her and Flava have talked before, so hold on.
You cannot be that hard up.
Hold on.
With that girl. Really?
Again, this is from...
You cannot be that hard up.
This is Molly Golightly's content. So if Molly wants to strike me, Molly can. But Molly isn't even striking bitch. Isn't that funny? I mean, she does go after certain ones, but Molly has never struck me. Molly, the one you all say is the worst of the worst of the worst, doesn't strike when you're using fair use.
For entertainment.
Well, unless you're fucking Kool-Aid, and then you've got a target on your back at all times, but...
Thank you, Grace. Well, I made like a community post this morning about trust. I think it was Flava that reached out like 3 nights ago. I made it short and sweet.
Oh, wait.
She was like,
Flava reached out 3 nights ago. This was from Wednesday afternoon. I think this video is still on.
oh. I said, listen, rule number 1, don't get high on your own supply. I didn't say that. But
why are you reaching out to Molly, asking Molly the rules? Just a quick question.
Don't trust anybody. I don't care how long you think that you know them. Don't think you're as thick as thieves. Don't think this. Don't think that she is fucking vile. She's disgusting. She's disgusting. I said, you'll go nowhere with that one. I go, honestly, don't trust anybody. I said, listen, don't tell anybody about your family. Tell anybody about your kids. She's like, sorry, I did this. You don't have to keep apologizing. I don't care. It's done. It's done. Nobody cared.
What's done is done. Nobody cared. Flava apologized about calling the school again, which again, that's between them. Totally don't give a shit there.
I'm already I have so many layers of protection already. Nothing anybody's gonna do is really gonna hurt me at this point.
What? I mean, I'm not lying about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. But don't be so quick to think that they're not cool with Molly. And I don't like Molly. Y'all know that. I don't fucking like Molly at all. And when you guys make me fucking stick up for Molly, it's pretty fucking sad. I can't stand her. But what's the truth is the fucking truth. And I'm not going to lie on Molly to make Molly look worse, unlike some other people that have done it all along and then held information over other people's heads that they didn't want out to keep secrets. And by the way, somebody said, don't message nonsense. She'll put all of your information out. I haven't fucking put anybody's information out that was private information. I put messages out between Erica and all the other ones that were trying to stir up shit in the Marvonne story. None of it was personal. Get the fuck over it. Grow the fuck up. Stop doing stupid shit if you don't want it shown. Yeah, I guess, Nanya. Fucking A, I guess. You know, and here's the thing, like, I didn't even blink an eye when Flava, like, initially, it wasn't to do with me. She told me. I actually had to go back and look in emails because I didn't even pay attention to it. They were very aggressive on finding information. We were all really upset about that message being read out online. Everybody was upset about Molly doing that. It wasn't right. What Flava's response to it wasn't right. All of our responses wasn't okay, but that's between them. And if Molly wants to accept, like, again, that's between them. Yeah, happy. It's just they've been threatening that. It's just stupid. It's so stupid. So where are we at now? Which part are we on? Oh, another person that was ran off, Robin. Meanwhile, ICU, Goose are running around in people's email boxes, doing all sorts of stuff. Molly's Patreon has been a big piece of all of this shit. Ski was brought in. Sigma. I don't know him. He's been here a few times. Always been really kind in the comments. Never asked me for anything. Never tried to get information from me. Nothing. Never anything. And that's just factual. But they went at him the other night because they claimed that he put out, and again, I don't know, but they went back and forth there. But they were proud to call the VA on him. Did you guys not hear that? They were so excited to get this man who is trying to get help for PTSD. And I'm only saying this because he spoke on it himself. And I heard that through Starlight's video. Like, I've, putting the pieces together over the last few days. But Sigma is doing what this is what they should be doing. But again, they're cool with exploiting mental illness. That's the level that these people are on. Instead of exploiting other people's mental illness, they need to get help for their own. And I said that. I said what I fucking said. No, it was, huh? Hold on just a second. Sorry, interruption. And here's the thing, like, I don't know these people, nor am I standing up for them, or, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And it's all a bunch of wrongs and people getting involved. But they brought a lot of these people in initially anyways. They brought these people in. It's fucking insane. They've gone at uni over his vet status too. Just Jake, I heard that. Courts 100% agree. Do we have questions up until this point that anybody wants clarification on? It's pretty clear. I don't know why people are so confused. You can throw Katie Joy in there too in the beginning. and say that a lot of these people are her caters because a lot of them are. Then they became maters of Molly's, and now they're just homeless running around looking like extreme fools out here trying to do dirty shit all the way around too. So there's a lot of subs that are absolutely all over the place, causing complete chaos for attention and reason. What the fuck are you taking somebody to court for talking shit online? And you can't dox a public figure. Okay. Anyways. All Crime with Andy. She just spoke on that the other day and said she doesn't have anything to do with the mom. She stays away from that situation. Molly did. But that she is in contact with Wynette. But we'll get into that on Monday. Yeah, and I don't care about their separation, whatever happened with Diane, but that was in the midst of all this too. That caused another ripple effect. And people were like all over, hell-bent, everything. It just, fuck. Crusty, 100%. And by the way, like, I've never been jumped. Well, I guess this is my, the fuckery that they've tried doxing me, trying to humiliate me, calling my real life, doing all that stuff as part of the initiation process into the DC these days. So I guess that's part of it, but I don't even think that that's the DC, because most of the DC people aren't with this shit. So wherever you're trying to jump me into to be a part of your posse, I don't want to be a part of at all. Like, I never applied. There's no application. Like, yeah, please just, I want nothing to do with whatever group you're a part of, you fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, they doxed her entire thing in this cutesy little way. Yeah. What's good for thee, but not for me. Yeah, Nunya, right? Stand alone. At least you will stand for something. Thank you, Boston. That is absolutely, and that's the thing. Like, I am okay. I came into this alone because of my opinions and my thoughts and seeing what the fuck shit was. I walked right in here knowing what potentially could happen. But just because I knew what was potentially going to happen doesn't mean it was okay that they did it. Doesn't mean it's okay that they've threatened my children. Doesn't mean it's okay that they're calling real life places. Penelope. Lori isn't doxing her. She uses Lori Lane as her profile on Facebook, by the way. But I would suggest you get your buddies under control, because, again, that comes back to you. You're the dumbass that put it out. And Molly even agreed with that. That's pretty sad. Fucking no one, Rachel. They're all going to court. I mean, everybody is going to court. Yeah, Miss Monroe. That's the thing, is, like, I don't know her past. I don't know, if they want to discuss issues like that, cool, fine, let them have their things. But on the current topics, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, and Starlight is not in the wrong. Anybody that's been speaking out and factual has been shut up because it goes away from their narrative. Again, I'm going to ask you, who runs the Tim Trimble account? Who runs these accounts that magically pop up and put out all of this trash information on these people? Think about it for a moment. There's not a side. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. This is fucking adults. Come on, people. Have I missed anything yet? To those that have been keeping up? Anything you guys want to add in the comments that we've glossed over? I mean, this is like, we could go through. There's been so many people that were gone at and doxed wrongly, or because they assumed that they were sticking up for Michelle. Look what happened. They got everybody away from Michelle. besides problematic people. And look what happened. Granted, Michelle broke terms of service. That's on her. You know, at the end of the day, that's totally on her, not sticking up for her. But this was the intent all along. Jen's mom, I've never struck anybody. I don't know how to strike. That's honest to God truth. I've never asked anybody to teach me because I'm not a little bitch. I think it's pathetic and silly. If you can't handle criticism, you shouldn't have pulled up the chair and sat fucking down, in my opinion. If you're going to put shit out here, and that's for me too, I don't go listen to them because I don't give a fuck what they say about me. But if you care that much that you have to strike somebody, that says a lot about you, in my opinion. Addicted. Which one? The time supposedly Molly did it, Bomb did it, Sigma did it, one man. Which one? Which dox? Because they've claimed that she's been doxed by 14 different people at this point in time. So I'm confused. Exactly. Thank you, Kick Rocks. Yeah, Jen's mom, I think it's a bitch thing to do, but like then again, they're a bunch of bitches, so. Oh, you're good, Shopaholic. You're totally good. Nobody has any questions? Who's been doxxed? Sassy, I was doxxed horribly. Starlight was doxxed. Toastgate was doxxed. Start naming them in the comments. There's been a lot of people that have been doxxed by that group of people. Boston. I like it better that way because people would always be like, where's Daddy at? Fergs. And that's one thing I have always done. Like, if you have questions, I will walk you back. I have screenshots of Penelope laughing about Michelle not taking $1,000 that they offered her to give them Starlight's, or not Starlight's, fucking, what's her name? Sparrow's information. I have screenshots of Penelope calling Michelle a PEDOPHILE. I have all sorts of lies that they've told all along. I have so much shit. I have videos. I have a lot of their content that they've magically disappeared with links, timestamps, everything. MM, I got to give MM credit. MM has absolutely called this out. She has. But she's so fucking busy, in my opinion, that she also isn't going to continue to call shit out because why are you going to put a target on your back? I walked in and got one. So here I am, bitches. I'm just not the type to sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's so okay. No, it's not. Sassy F and Brett, I have no fucking clue. Yep, Mocha's absolutely. And we've got proof of all of it. Louisiana, I've heard that many places, yeah. Oh, I'm so sick of it. Fucking going for the internet service. Yeah, come on. Yeah, right? I don't know DNA either. I'm not sure. Oh, Snoz, don't ever fucking take me in one of your goddamn pussyfooting posts either. I just listened to you from 2 months ago on Starlight's panel when Toast was being doxxed. Sit there and talk shit and talk about how you're a mandated reporter and going to report Toast and all this shit. And now you're sitting there trying to kiss her ass, acting like you give a fuck that she's in the hospital. Sit your scrawny ass down. By the way, I've had to have heat assistants in Washington State before, because I actually have my nieces and raised them and have for almost 8 years. You guys already know that though, because you've been in my background trying to fuck shit up. But anyways, I've had to have energy assistants in Washington State, and they cannot shut off your utilities in the winter months when you have minors in the home. Just a word of advice. Plus, there is a program called LEAP that would have helped you pay it over the last few years. So you want to continue to run your mouth. Stop fucking tagging me in posts. I don't like your ass. You were trying to look for a new home at one point in time because you knew they The only reason why you're still around is because they can't get rid of you because all of us have been saying you're next on the fucking chopping block. You're of no use to any of them, and you're a liability. Call your fucking FBI uncle. He can call my fucking JAG officer cousin, and they can fight it out, okay? All right, there we go. Fuck my world, these people. Don't ask me names, y'all. Don't ask me names. I can't fucking stand these people. And when you're sitting there claiming that Bomb is this person and so bad and she's done all this shit, and you have somebody sitting right next to you doing the same fucking thing, you expect us to take you seriously? Bomb is the new CMC to these people. All of the people from Facebook that fucking went after CMC for years are now going after Bomb over a bunch of shit that they buddied up and said, let me help you, let me help you, let me help you. But then as soon as there's a fight, they fucking turn around and use it. And I'm talking specifically on Erica. I don't know the past history of the years of shit that she's done to other people, and I don't care. That's their business. That's personal to them. I'm talking about here and now. They were okay with Bomb and all of the things that they knew with them. And everybody was okay with them being friends with both sides for a while. Oh, wait. That's what they tried to convince everybody, right? Fuck that shit. Yeah, fucking hate bonding. I'm 40 years old. I'm going to hate bond with a bunch of fucking people on the internet over somebody I don't like. No, I'm going to tell you I don't fucking like you, and I'm not going to fuck with you anymore. I don't like you. Okay, move on. Yeah. Yep. And again, if you have personal issues with Bomb because of what she's done to you, take it up with Bomb. Do it. Squash it. Figure it out. That past history has nothing to do with. It's convenient when you guys want to use her past from years ago against her, but none of us can bring up anybody else's past because past don't matter. They've changed, right? Come the fuck on. Two-faced, double-sided, hypocritical fucking twits. Yeah, Commander, abso-fucking-lutely. Stop telling fucking grown adults who they can and can't watch either. That's gross. And all you out here doing that like some weird like cult leader trying to be the boss bitch. What are you boss bitching? Do you know how many people find that fucking comical? What are you trying to be the top dog of? The drama community on YouTube? Okay. Life goal. And nothing against the drama community because I love a lot of those motherfuckers that have been in there for a long time. But come on now. The ones that are at the top of the drama community fucking laugh about it. They fucking laugh at you people. You think they're sitting there going, oh, come here, come hang out with us. I can't wait. All these new people think I'm so fucking cool. No, 99% of them are like, get the fuck away from me, you weirdos. Rightfully fucking so. I'm okay with them being like, little sketch on me. They should be. Fucking thank you. But when I prove it to you time and time again, and you continue to say I'm fucking lying, or I'm trying to cause problems or break up fucking relationships, get the fuck out of here. First of all, my best friends might be sitting in the bushes right now. They know what the fuck's going on. They don't give a shit. They will if, they care about me. But come on. You guys are letting friendships get ruined over pieces of shit. That's how I equal opportunity hater over here. And here's the other part is I'm talking about drama. There's 335 people here, of course. I don't care about numbers. You guys know that. Like, it's fucking comedy to me because so many of them have jumped on this wagon because they're like, oh my God, look at the views. Look at the views. Fuck that. If you want that type of community, have it. I don't want most of those people. Actually, I love the people in my chat for the 99%, but the extras a lot of times are a little sketch. Yes, they and Devious didn't even like me at first. Devious used to come in here talking a little shit to me. Great. I've always had a soft spot for Devious because I could tell Devious could see some of the things that were coming along the way. And I was like, you know, you can't force people to see stuff. You can't. You can tell them what's there, and then you just got to sit back and let people decide on their own and see it for themselves. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer. And in the meantime, unfortunately, a lot of people get closer with these people and then they get hurt worse. But I had a feeling she would see it at some point in time, and I knew that she would end up being a target too. Like, it's just been a moving target situation, whatever is a distraction for them at that point in time, or whoever is a liability to their head goal. They talk shit about every single one of us in their chats. They mock every single one of us in their chats. They say some horrible shit. They have no, like, this is who they are. Believe them. Yeah, I like Devious too. Oh no, Devious, you've had it rough lately. Yeah, Devious and me, I always pop in and say hi to Devious when she's live and I catch her, and then I run out. And it's not because I don't like her. Like, I like Devious. Otherwise, I wouldn't pop in there and say hi to her. Oh, shit. That stuff's so contagious, too. So contagious. It really bothered me, though, when she had to get out here and defend herself the other night over a bunch of lies and bullshit because of Snoz. Of all fucking people. Did you guys, Starlight, can somebody get approval from Starlight for me to play a clip out of her video? Ash, are you here? I've never even, and that's the other thing too, just so we're clear, like, I don't message Starlight. If I need to get something to somebody, I go to Nunya and ask Nunya, hey, do you talk to this person or have connection? And that's how it, like, that's how bad it is. Oh, by the way, Forgotten Whispers is a great channel, and she's very level-headed. Yeah, she had every right to be pissed. Okay, Notorious. I'm going to play this clip because some people are claiming that this never happened to Toast. And I just want you guys to hear the extent of the depravity in it, because this is who you're defending. And this was 2 months ago. Okay, this was 2 months ago. So from this point on, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear anybody whining and crying when this continues to happen over here. You guys can whine and cry anywhere else, but don't fucking bring it to my comment section. Don't bring it anywhere around me. I see it for what it is. They're pieces of shit. I'm stealing Molly's line again. Judge me by the people that I avoid. Molly doesn't avoid anybody because these people are all from her camp, but judge me by the people I avoid. There's a reason why I don't go over to these places anymore. If you saw me there once, there's a reason why I don't go there. Sometimes it's not about the creator. Just like I spoke on Science Girl, it has nothing to do with her as a creator. It has to do with the people in her chat that I don't like, and I'm not putting that on her. I'm an adult and make choices to not put other people in the middle of my shit. Just because they have a vendetta with me doesn't mean I'm going to run to her and try and get her involved like they did. Yes, Ash, that's the one that I'm going to play. Nunya, am I forgetting anything? No. Oh. Aw, I adore her. I have met some of the best people out here, too.
Maybe help you out a little bit. Are you kidding
So this is under fair use. This is from 2 months ago. I encourage you to go watch the full thing. I'm not going to play the full thing. I am going to fair use it. So we are going to pause and everything because Starlight is playing a clip from somebody else's channel. So therefore, you know, whatever the case may be, we're just going to do it the right way. Okay. So again, please go check out Starlight if you're already not subbed to her. 99% of you are. But she discusses this a little bit and how it all played out. And it bothered me because I have never watched this until today. I didn't even know this had happened until I'd been told about it because I didn't watch Michelle. And hearing Starlight choke up was me on my PSA video, and it broke my heart. So,
Toast Gate was okay. So Toast.
And by the way, you dumb bitch that cries and whines over other stuff, us here that have gotten emotional or choked up, We're emotional because we're so fucking pissed at the disgusting nature of you human beings. We're not upset and scared of you. There's a big difference. We have hearts, empathy, morals, sympathy. We understand and have integrity. All of the fucking things that you lack. There's a difference in our cry. Don't get it twisted.
Okay. Her husband is deceased. He died. He passed away. I don't know how long ago this was. But they dug up and threw it.
And by the way, again, the only reason why I'm mentioning her specifically is because this is vile. And she is currently in the hospital and they're currently acting like they give such a fuck about her.
Her face, her deceased ex-husband. And now it like breaks my heart for her. Give me a second. I never get like emotional.
That broke my heart hearing her like that.
I feel so bad for her.
You guys have heard me like this so much.
Okay, give me a second. I have to gather myself. I cannot believe I'm getting emotional.
This right here is why I have a soft spot for a lot of people, because I get this on a personal level. It's Starlight that's talking. This is Starlight's video from 2 months ago on her page. A quick message to Toastgate.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm not going to play the screen.
I cannot
You
believe
guys know it's Starlight.
I can't even say it like without crying. It makes me so sad for her. Oh. No, I don't support Michelle. I support not going into people's real lives. And this isn't about Michelle, really. This is about Toastgate. I feel like such a wussy. I'm sorry. Look, I've been doxxed up and down on this platform. But the thought of anyone bringing sorry.
You have to have no heart to not be bothered by this.
My deceased relatives on there to throw in my face. Oh.
And not to diminish what she's going to talk about with Toastgate, but please remember that that's the first thing they did to Michelle. The first thing they did was go at her deceased child. This is a constant thing that they continue to do to people.
Anyways. Oh my God. So that's what they did.
Give me just a second, y'all. Sorry, I got to deal with the kid. She needs something. Hold on. Sorry, mom life first. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
They were able to find her deceased ex-husband and the details of what happened to him, and they doxed him and threw it in her face. So we're going to watch that clip right now. I clipped this in 2 parts, but, put it in one thing, and it is on the clip channel. So the beginning of it, when they began to threaten this woman, Toastgate, and the last part is when they finally decided, they're just going to dox her deceased relative. Let me put myself down here. Exactly. It's so cruel. And it's just, they threatened her job. I cried when people were saying Teresa killed. Yeah. And yeah. Exactly, swag. Exactly. I can't imagine. And that's what, and this Michelle woman is She's not okay mentally. We can see that. You can smell it from a mile away. Michelle is not right upstairs.
Can I get an amen for her calling it what it fucking is? Okay? But, you know, oh, she was just sticking up for her.
But to use her baby against her is like so gross. And then to use this woman who is just trying to help Michelle. Okay, so Michelle was threatening CPS last night. Toastgate never said that was okay. She said the opposite several times. She did not agree with that. She didn't think it should happen. She stood her stance on it. Watch out, 180, she might.
Toastgate sat on panel, to my understanding, and told Michelle it was not okay what she was doing, what she was threatening, nothing. But because she sat on panel and still was trying to lead her in a different direction and get some of this to stop, they went at Toast. Toast became fair game.
It's like the vid that said Michelle deserves to have exactly. But anyhow, she never agreed about any of this. If anything, I think once they would get off of this live, they probably talked. And I'm sure Toastgate, probably told her, uh-oh, my internet's being shitty. Hold on.
I love Starlight with her technical difficulties because it makes me feel better about my Starlight.
Hold on. Can y'all still hear me?
We can hear you. That's me. That's a so me thing.
You still hear me? Put a 1 in the chat.
We can hear you.
It's saying I have like one little bar down there. Pretty sure the internet company knows when I'm going live and they like to fuck with me. Okay. If for some reason I fall off, I will be back. So be patient if that happens. I'm going to try to see if it goes back up.
Don't worry, it's coming. I just love, she's got such a voice that I can listen to her. Hey, Navy. Hey, you.
Okay, there we go. It's all good now. Get mess with you. It's very hard to argue with a drunk. And yeah. Yes. Okay, so the Michelle stuff and the threats to CPS and all that, like, it's not good.
Michelle was never in the right.
I don't think there's any helping Michelle. She's her own person than me.
Yep.
But I also think there are ways to diffuse the situation and to, I would like to see one night where she is not antagonized, and I want to see how her stream goes.
They couldn't let that happen.
I want to see if she can go a full stream, doing her own thing. But I'm never going to get to see that if she doesn't stop. Okay, let's get back to Toastgate. Okay, I'm going to play this, and we know how Amber likes to strike. Which, by the way, my stream from yesterday is still up. If anyone missed it or wants to catch the replay, it is still on my channel. So I'm going to try to pause.
We're doing audio only on this, just so everybody knows. And, of course, it's fair use, and it's from Hello Starlight. Please go sub up to Hello Starlight.
Because it's a 6-minute clip.
Would one of you mods stick Starlight's thing in the chat, please? Her link in the chat, please.
So I'm going to pause here and there.
If you haven't already.
All right. Here we go.
Supporting all.
Oh. I forgot.
Did you hear that, Miss Buttercup?
That's Nas.
Okay, you really need to distance yourself.
That's Amber.
You should, but the damage is already done.
No, but listen, guys. As me being a mandatory reporter, Miss Princess,
Okay.
let me ask you.
Huh.
Oh. All right. Can you guys hear that okay?
It's a little quiet.
That's as loud as I can.
It's a little quiet on their end, so the audio is a little hard. If you are having a hard time hearing it here, you can go on over to Starlight's page. We're at 37 or 27:34 in the video. If you want a timestamp of where this starts, This is from Hello Starlight 2734 into her video.
Get it right now. I should have turned the volume up when I edited. So she's talking about how
Amber's receding hairline. I will.
Okay, this woman on her panel says she's a mandated reporter. Okay. Toastgate has made it pretty clear that she works for doctors. She's a nurse or something to that effect. She works in the medical field in some way, shape, or form, which is none of their fucking business. None of their fucking business.
Agreed.
Oh my God. Girl, you better back away like right now.
Yes.
Because I didn't know that.
Yes.
Not that I wouldn't do anything, but
Oh.
other people might.
As a mandatory reporter by law, if I don't, I can lose my job.
Shut the fuck up, Snoz. Shut the fuck up.
Hope I do not find out she works in Doxxing.
You better hope I never return to fucking Washington, and that's on fact.
But the government needs to know.
If she is a nurse and she's registered and she's a mandatory.
But the government needs
fucking
to know.
Threatening kids.
Didn't they also mess with Michelle's job?
Ugh.
Have they done this to other people's jobs? Like, what the fuck?
Sure have fuck have. Guess whose job they're calling on the daily to the state board about my other half's contractor's fucking license. Guess whose income they're trying to affect. Now, mind you, not only, and I've been open about this because they put it out here, so I'll just say it. We are a one-income household because I take care of and raise my two nieces and have for almost 8 years. Kyle is not the biologic father of any of my 3 kids. My biologic daughter is not his, and he raises my nieces who are not his. That man goes to work and busts his ass to take care of 3 kids that aren't even his own. Fuck you the long way for fucking or trying to fuck with his contractor's license. Piece of shit.
What the fuck? This woman, like, I'm going to show y'all just her in just a second. I'm going to click on a random part of Michelle's stream just so you guys can see this woman. Of course, I had to cover her up so I'm not messing with anyone's copyrighted images. Even though, Amber, you stream her.
By the way, her face is copyrighted. That's a fucking ugly mug. Is that what the title of the copyright is? Ugly fucking mug. Yes, Kyle is still in timeout, but he is a damn fucking good man.
I swear, I hope Michelle learns how to strike. I really do. Because all of your content would be gone.
You know who struck for
Amber
Michelle?
Is capitalizing on it. Yes.
You know who was striking for Michelle when Michelle was striking all those people? Her mods. Flava, Valentina, all of them. That's who was helping Michelle strike channels. Michelle didn't even know how to strike these channels. They were helping her do it. Think about that for a moment. And now they're all bitching because she fucking, these people.
Oh, is she? The memberships, the super chats. And that's what really makes me sick about all of this are the hundreds of people in her chat thinking this shit is okay. What is wrong with you people? Reevaluate yourself. How would you like it if the tables were turned and just because you went on a panel of a person that another person doesn't like, your sheer presence on the panel means they're going to go into your real life and dox your deceased ex-husband? Ask yourself how that would make you feel. Hundreds of people over there clapping, cheering this shit on and throwing donos. You should be ashamed of yourself. All right, let's continue.
Agree with her. It's sad that y'all are paying for this type of content. Y'all sit in there like a fucking bunch of seals. Yay! What are you gonna do when you're next up on the Wheel of Fortune? You're gonna cry because you're all gonna be next when they need content, or you don't fall in line.
And she's purging this on, her license would be gone quicker than her eyes could blink.
She said she was.
So her license is being threatened because they're trying to claim that she was encouraging Michelle to call CPS, which wasn't the case.
And her job at the doctor's office is closed. Wow.
Oh, she did a minute?
Mm-hmm. She also was actually getting weed illegally.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
Weed illegally.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. First world problems.
She's dumber than a 5-pound sack of stupid.
Who the fuck are you?
Tomorrow, my day is going to be all digging information.
Tomorrow, her day is going to be digging
you hear that?
information.
Tomorrow, our day's gonna be full of digging the information. What is wrong with you? You can have good morals, ethics, and intentions on here, but it doesn't mean you can concur with the evil. I know. And there's a lot of evil on here. A lot. I'm tired of all these people. Yeah, YouTube mandate. And to say, if I don't report you to your job for doing nothing but sitting on a panel, then as a mandated reporter, I could get fired. Fuck out of here.
Well, if you're a mandated reporter, even if you're not, you can answer this in the question or in the comments. Who the fuck is mandated to report a stranger for sitting on their ass on the internet, or they're going to get fired? Come the fuck on. Snosberry, your fucking excuses for being a vile piece of shit don't even make sense. You need a brain. You're like Toto in the Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain.
That is
Clown.
such bullshit.
It wasn't Toto that needs a brain. I don't know who the fuck it was.
If you all don't start reporting
Tin
this
Man.
bitch on Twitter, this is going to continue to get their fucking attention about her. Okay. This message or another one, Misnomer? I just like Michelle, but Amber is discussing. I couldn't believe the way they were treating that. Exactly. I'm so glad other people saw this than, not just me. But Amber is this wild. I swear you've been coming in with the comments lately. Shame on you, Amber. It's like bullying a teenager. Go to someone who will give you a run for your coins, girl.
Her chat was on it.
Molly Golightly gave birth to Amber, so.
Ha!
Someone teach Michelle this. Right? All right. I bet you anything, Amber, let's stop it. She does love some pineapples. All right, here we go.
Well, Blondie, we tried to warn you, and you should have
Now
gone
you
to
done
the.
talked to the wrong bitch over here.
I didn't know.
You fucked with the wrong bitch over here. I can't even take this shit fucking serious with her. Like, it's laughable.
Me, sorry.
Oh, it's definitely me. I will admit it. Yep.
And this is the bitch that cried when Molly got rid of her. That's how this is comedy gold. Like balls, because Molly wanted nothing to do with her anymore. Come the fuck on.
I'm sorry for you. Because she's worse than I am.
Yep.
She's worse than you.
Started. Sarah's class, I want to see.
Okay, so that's the part. And there were many, many more threats. This was an over 5-hour stream. And this is towards the beginning, what I already played. And there are many more threats that were made.
Hold on, I'm going to fast forward.
Ex-husband who, Amber, I blurred the image out.
Hold on, I'm going to show you guys my screen for a second.
This is a picture.
So she blurred the screen out. Amber put this photo up.
On the stream of Toastgate's ex-husband who died. He from, oh God, just fucking, it like hurts my little heart for several reasons, but I'm not going to go into that on here, on why it like really fucking stabs me in the chest.
Starlight blurred the photo. Amber and Snos did not, just so you guys are understanding that clearly.
Oh, anyways.
Yeah, she's not
lost
fucking
him
you.
in a car accident. And I only know that because Amber put it out there. And yeah.
They put out there how he passed away.
Nice looking couple. Nice looking couple.
Listen to this. The man has passed away.
Too bad Cal was driving, huh?
Too bad so-and-so was driving. Like, what the...
I don't know what they're doing downstairs though.
Wow.
She's doing her normal clicking. Oh. Oh.
See what this one looks like.
Digging info to
I'm
pull
going to
up.
pause again. So we're doing fair use. Them, but this woman really didn't deserve it. She really didn't. It's so cruel.
Forgotten.
Yes.
Toasty, that must be horrible
Yancy.
for you. I can't even imagine.
Listen to her.
Smug ass bitch.
Toasty, that must be horrible for you. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine.
Hear her sarcastic ass. I just can't even imagine. Oh, you're a fucking evil bitch.
Let's see what this says.
Sammy, I
Mama.
talked about that
Oh,
earlier.
you need the link? Okay, gotcha.
There's another picture.
Showing another picture.
All the time.
Monkey Mar. Good point. If I did this, if anyone over here did this, oh my God. Wendy V would have already had like 15 lives about it. Why you have the picture up? Yeah. Why you have the picture up? Bitch needs to be. I know. I absolutely agree with that. Swag. I was talking to Swag on that one. But yeah. Hey, Jeff. Once again, I'm glad you're calling this out. Amber was bullied in school. Now she tries to bully. We all know that delusional chick who thinks she's better. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. I agree. Cupcake, she must be stopped. Just, I cannot believe there are people that support this, shit on, think she's doing, think she's doing, great things over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I heard her easy. Yeah.
This is all because she sat on panel and tried to correct Michelle and tell her that calling CPS and doing the shit she was doing was not okay. So that made her fair game. And that's why they are showing her deceased husband and reading the articles. Let's be very clear of her excuse for doing this. That's it. That's all. There is no fucking excuse. Go fuck yourself, Amber.
And I hope that Wendy does call her out, Wendy V. I hope she does. I hope she does, I really do.
She did. She did. I did watch that in the bushes.
Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. All right, here we go.
So let's read what tragedy happens. Let's see, where'd it go? Oh, 2006, such a long time ago. Alcohol thought to be a factor in fatal I-20 crash.
Fucking sick.
Lexington, authorities believe alcohol may have been a factor in one car accident early Sunday morning that left one teen dead and one injured.
Maybe this is from Hello Starlight. It's from 2 months ago. The title of it is A Quick Message to Toastgate. And then it's got Toastgate in parentheses. But this is from Hello Starlight channel 2 months ago, titled A Quick Message to Toastgate.
Facing criminal charges, according to South Carolina Highway Patrol. The incident occurred around 2:30 a.m. Officials say 17.
German lady, I say that only because at this point, me and maybe Jules are the only people that have called Amber out on her shit that I know of. Like, if there's other people doing it, please point me to that direction. That's why I say I hope Wendy V, actually goes through with what she's talking about, because I don't know. Are you gonna dox my dead relatives next? Like, just because I'm pointing out your shitty behavior?
Sure
You
did.
know, I'm over here taking bullets, guys.
She sure was.
She already doxed me once. I'm sure it's gonna happen again.
Sure did.
Okay, so obviously the beeps, I had to beep out as much personal information as I could.
Paradise from Lexington was driving west on I-20 in a 1994 Honda Civic when he drove off the side of the road, struck a speed limit sign, and overturned several.
Diane, I don't know, but there's some ladies on her panel that are very good at looking people up. Toastcake goes on camera. I'm not sure if they were able to like get an image or something.
I'm going to be honest. It took me 5 hours to find Penelope once I actually put my mind into it and followed the breadcrumbs. I hadn't given it any attention before that. It took these fucking fools 5 months to dox me. They fucking suck. And I have been out on Facebook, doxed, all of it. My voices and videos. These people fucking suck. So let's stop giving them credit. They're messy, they're sloppy, and they're fucking nosy ass clowns who don't give a fuck if the information is even correct when they dox somebody. So we're going to stop giving them information. They're fucking messy clowns. Some of them use work resources to dig on people even. Yeah, there's problems, but they're not good at what they do. And that's from a firsthand experience. They fucking suck.
Thing. Toastgate has said, you know, that she is either a nurse or has, you know, worked in the medical field. Hold on. I'll watch via. Hope she makes it. I hope she does too.
Raquel, it's sad.
So I'm not sure, but this is the first time they confronted her with her husband who passed away. They've been taunting her with it. Before this stream, they did it during the stream, and then they just flat out doxed this information
because she wouldn't back down. She wouldn't stop trying to get Michelle to do better. She was trying to get Michelle to do better. So they were not going to stop fucking with her and tormenting her until she was in their crew. Look what happened.
Things. I was like, well, when I saw you bring up Amber,
you either like, join them or you're on the outs.
Yeah, no. And this isn't okay. This kind of shit, this is actually violating TOS.
Sure as fuck is.
Again. Hold on. This was supposed to be a short live.
I love Starlight. I absolutely love Starlight.
Just a little reminder.
And I don't give a fuck who doesn't, because she did what was right.
Doxing. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent.
Tell me that wasn't malicious.
If my sound is fucking up, please let me know if I'm cutting out.
You're good, Starlight.
So yeah, there's just a little refresher of what doxing is, and that's what you're doing. That is a violation of the terms of service on YouTube. And no, Amber, I'm not going to go mass report your channel. I'm going to let you fucking kill your own channel. I don't need to do it for you.
That's what. Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's not a reporting bitch either, Amber.
Oh, wrong thing.
Oh, you striking hose.
Banners. But I just feel the need to keep this one up
hey,
there.
Heels.
All right, let's continue.
Times. A passenger, 20-year-old Marshall, also from Lexington, was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle. According to Lexington County Coroner, Mitchell sustained fatal energy.
Jane chose this.
Energy. I'm getting.
So she doxed the coroner also. So there's that. I'm gonna put that up there, Jules. That's a great comment. Where's the line?
Coroner's a public figure, so
injuries in the crash and died at the scene. Paradise was wearing a seatbelt, was transported to Lexington Medical with non-threatening life injuries. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Injuries.
She's so tired.
Paradise
No, you're
is being
slurring.
charged with felony DUI with death pending toxicology.
Have another one.
Wow. Hey. You're muted, by the way.
And I don't give a shit if you drink and
Okay,
have fun
so she
and
read
party.
that out, and
Don't
then
come live.
this lady, I don't know who she is. I don't want to know who she is. I don't want to know you, lady. I don't want to know you, Amber. But I don't think so, Alex. I mean, if we all get together.
Heels, I didn't really talk crap about her specifically. I was just bringing out like the fact of where these people came from, my experience. I don't fucking like her because of how she's treated me. I don't really have shit to say about her just because I've avoided her like the plague because of what they've done to me and continue to let people lie on me. By the way, Flava, you come over here kissing my ass saying you know what Erica is, and she sits in your comments and continues, and you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Get the fuck over it. Like, you're so two-faced to my face. It's disgusting. And all of us really tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. So that's that.
People are afraid of her because they don't want to be doxxed. Look what she does. It took minutes for her to get all this information.
Because they already had it. Waiting.
The other day, I don't know who this person was that Michelle brought up on her panel. I don't need to know who he is. She had some man on her panel for a minute and was saying she was dating him, which I think, Michelle's a known liar. I think she's full of shit. But whatever. They found that man. He's in the military, and then they doxed him.
Not only did they dox him, but hold on, let me give you a quick screenshot here. Just because I don't back up anything I fucking say ever, because I'm such a liar about everything I say, that's been according to all of these people. Hold on. Give me a second. Here you go. I'll put these on the page too. That says it's from Penelope's Lane. Can you guys see that? These are already posted too. This says, Amber, should we tell Michelle I'm related to one of Justin's leaders at Fort Benning? Small world, Michelle. That was the military guy that she brought on panel. That's Penelope. And then it was around Halloween. Penelope says she'll probably trunk or treat and put a little boy in her trunk. Then Penelope continues, this is on Amber's page, and says, LOL, thank you for keeping it quiet, Amber. He's talking to Justin today, and we're related by marriage, so she won't get any of my info. So they're bragging about contacting a random person that came on Michelle's panel because she said she was dating him. They're calling the military and his superiors on him. Penelope goes on to, talk about how she's going to pay cash for Michelle's house. I thought about buying her house just as a fuck you and rent it out as an Airbnb. Haha. Hi, Art Justin. I would sit in a tree with you too. That was when Spanky came in. But she's not friends with any of them. Oh, there's so fucking much. I have thousands of screenshots of the fucking shit they've done. Disgusting pieces of shit. But let's get back to that. Let's get back to Hello Starlights.
Call his mother.
Oops. I've got a picture of you.
No, hold on. I'll address the whole thing with JJJ. You guys can like whoever you want. My whole theory and what has been done to me, I won't ignore, and I won't act like it's okay. And you guys have a totally different relationship with those people, and that's totally fine to me. I would never expect you guys to not be friends with these people. You guys have had years of history with these people. But I'm not going to say somebody's okay and what was done to me was okay, because a lot of you guys do like said person. You guys are entitled to have your relationships with whomever you want, like whoever you want, do whatever you want. I don't care. Personally, no, I will never go back because of what was done to me. But that's that.
for you. I was going to send to you. I just sent you one of his Navy pictures on accident, but the other I was going to send you this picture.
Hold on. I want to point something out right quick to you on this one, because this one has been playing victim, and I don't know her whole story or whatever, but she sat here and also co-signed this bullshit and was in on this bullshit. And now that she's away from them, you know, people have been feeling sorry for her. No. Let's back the fuck up here for a minute. You co-signed this shit and we're okay with it until they discarded you. And now you're saying that what they did was fuck shit when you sat on panel and did it with them. No. That's not.
With him last year, but he was on the ventilator when I walked into. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. The article's still up and everything. There was a video at one point that shows the car. I don't know if it's still up, but yeah, there's we're gonna get the video from the news station. But the article.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
That's from Krista.
Up here, I'm behind in the stream and back where you talk about the boob flash. I get that was a crappy thing to do, but what's the deal with the body shaming? I'm not a part of that. Keep it civil. And you're behind, so you're not going to hear this right now. Pugs, thank you. Thank you, Pugs. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You know, here's the other thing too. I'm going to say this right quick because I saw a comment. She was rude as hell about nonsense out of nowhere. People don't have to like me, y'all. There's people that just don't like people for no reason, and that's okay. There's a lot of people like that. I don't give a fuck if she likes me or not, but I'm not about to spend time trying to get her to like me, nor am I about to go back and like try to. No, hell to the no. Once you show me who you are, that's fine, and I move on. My experience is different than everybody else's has been. Totally understandable. I'm speaking on behalf of me, but this wasn't about her specifically. This is about the bullshit of all of this being scurried on over and people forgetting about where this all started and how much bullshit has gone on.
I don't know about the body shaming. That's not what we're here for. And you know who else tells Michelle to stop body shaming? Toast. This Toastgate person. Oh, is that what it is, Ash? Am I body shaming the boobs? Sorry, don't flash them on there. They were not cute. Sorry. Isn't that Krista? Oh, I don't know, and I don't want to know.
That is Krista.
I don't want to know.
That was Krista sitting there.
I don't
and
want
now
that
she's
woman.
been.
I don't even want to utter her name as in her screen name because she seems to do a lot of digging. And, you know, I want my relatives and loved ones to rest in peace.
Yeah. Right.
You should be ashamed of yourself, like for real. Hey, ICB. Yeah, keep your body parts covered. All right. Did y'all hear what she said? I'm gonna rewind that and listen. Y'all give it another listen, okay?
Crazy. The article's still up and everything. There was a video at one point that shows the car. I don't know if it's still up, but yeah, there's we're gonna get the video from the news station, but
they're going to get video from the news station of this woman's deceased husband who died in a car wreck. Let that sink in a little.
You guys are okay with that? I take it, since you guys have been supporting this. You guys are okay with that because Toast was sitting on panel with Michelle and they didn't like her at that time. So you guys are okay with all this? A lot of you supported this at the time. Sent super chats, cheered it on. Oh, yay, this is great. Come on. You guys are cheering this on and now, fuck. Oh, you people make me sick.
Angel.
No, this is the car wreck that her husband passed away in courts years ago that they found online.
Still up.
No, really?
Yeah. You can look it up. It's 161 Junction. At 161 Junction.
Thank you,
Yep.
Brian.
Huntingburg, Indiana. If you look that up, it'll pull it up and you'll see Carl's name. And
What'd you send it to? My text.
hold on a second. I'll send you the article.
So cool.
And I stopped clipping right there.
So fucking cool. But this is all okay, right? Yeah, this was done to Toast. This was done to Toast, and they've co-signed that. And now everybody is like, oh, poor what? You can go watch the full thing on Hello Starlights. There's a few of them where she called it all of this out from a couple months ago. There's a few of them. I'll be the first to say, like, when I started to call him out after my PSA live and people had such fucking insane responses to me, just calling out the facts of what it was and saying, here it is, you know, Flava's been lying to us. I had facts in my hands. I had their whole entire fucking chat that I could have exposed. I didn't do it. I showed one thing to prove that I wasn't fucking lying, but somehow all you dumbasses still twisted that I listed 18 creators off by name and all this other shit. No, I don't like people who put words in my mouth that I've never said and run with it as a narrative because it's a good distraction, because I might have stepped on somebody's toes. However, I didn't even know that your toes were in the same fucking lane as mine. Sorry, I didn't know there was some sort of like, I got to check in with the boss to get permission before I can talk publicly on my fucking channel about what I want. Starlight didn't fall in line and do what she was supposed to. She called out what was right and what was wrong. And that was it. You can have your feelings on her and all of your personal past with her, whatever has happened with her. I don't care. Don't give a shit at all. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And I am not going to sit by and think for 1 sec or say for 1 second what was done to me was okay. You can go fuck yourselves, all of you. Because some of you that have smiled in my face had a hand in me getting doxxed. And then come in here and be like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Fuck you. You're ugly on the inside and the outside. Kiss my ass. Don't give a fuck. I'm so fucking done. Any questions? Sorry, I'm reading some of these comments. No. This isn't burnt toast. This is not burnt toast. This was Toastgate, who got her name because of the texting on the toast with Michelle's whole thing. She was a mod for Michelle on Michelle's channel. She was just a mod, sat on panel with Michelle a few times until they drove that away. Not burnt toast. Safari, I don't really either. He's been in here a few times. I've never really interacted with him. He came in when we were playing music trivia, but what was done to him the other night was disgusting. When you sit there and laugh about a Marine vet, or I don't know what branch he was in. I always think of Marvonne's story, but when you sit there and openly mock a veteran who is trying to get help for his PTSD and laugh about them cutting themselves in the mirror and make, you know, yeah, I've got fucking issues. I've got issues. Especially when you came over here acting like you were here because you were fighting for dignity for a Marine veteran's life who attempted to commit suicide. And meanwhile, all you've done is exploit other people who are mentally ill. And why we came here was a man suffering with mental illness tried to take his life. Fucking wrap your heads around that. And then tell me that my emotions have been out of whack and that I'm in the wrong for feeling the way I feel about all this stuff. And shut the fuck up about how this story caused you stress. Marvonne's story caused you stress. The only thing that caused you stress was getting called up on your fucking lies with your mods and shit. Give me a fucking break. Hold on. Nonsense. I did have a question. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Yeah, timed out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, and I don't know what he read out on Flava or what was done there. I don't watch those people. So again, but I guess, you know, it's their rules, their community. Do what they want. Eye for an eye, totally fine. But keep that fuck shit away from the rest of us and quit trying to act like you stand for something when you don't. And pick a person that doxed you, because you can't just continue to rotate through. A person who doxes you, that's who doxed you. I get it. Some of the OGs say that it happens like time and time again to a new community. So I get that changes things. But they claim that how many of these people have been doxed by how many people? Most of them have claimed to be doxed by Molly, which wasn't the case. I'm so fucking sick of it. So sick of it. Who doxed me? Penelope. Penelope was who put it out publicly, Toys in the Attic. So Penelope gets credit for actually doxing me, but who was also involved in it? There's multiple hands. They had been working on it for a long time. It was a combined effort because all of them are pretty brainless twits, to be honest. Yes, Remy. Agreed. Yeah, timed out. Yep. 100% true. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Meh. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when I have to fucking defend something of Molly when she's not the worst one out here. But these people were all came from Molly. She went into hiding after even Molly said, you threatened Becky's kids. She kind of went into hiding a little bit, but I think her and Michelle also made a deal or something. I don't know about taking Michelle's videos down. I don't have a fucking clue. She's still here. She's under an alt. Roundhouse kick, by the way, be very aware of the Roundhouse kick accounts because Penelope has been known to hide under Roundhouse kick accounts. Molly even addressed that in one of her lives, and the clip's been shared on this channel. Flava, I'm not happy. Like, it is what it is. You don't have to like me. I'm highly disappointed in you, and it is what it is. So whatever. You can be here all you want, but I have nothing more to say. I am completely disgusted with what you've done. Michelle wasn't doxing on her own, Toys in the Attic. There was people that were getting that information with Michelle and for Michelle, and she was using it. I've got proof of that too. Because I was being sent the same proof. But I don't go like that. I never looked into Molly's background. I don't give a fuck about Molly's husband's background. We make jokes about it because Molly brings it up and it's in content, but I've never done that. I never would. Thank you, timed out. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick and tired of fucking the games. I'm sick and tired of acting like this shit's okay. And these people come into my inbox and playing games with me. I'm so fucking done. I came here with one objective, and it was because a Marine veteran's life who's in a coma was being drugged for fucking content. And you have all these slime balls who tried to find an angle to exploit his story to build channels off of. Yeah, you can say the same thing. I built a channel off of Marvonne. I haven't fucking made money off of Marvonne's name. And that's what all of these people are forgetting is they are making money off of exploiting mental fucking illness. Time and time again. Don't come. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just fucking done. So stupid. Some of you people need to learn what it's fucking about to get a backbone. Have some integrity and morals. I don't think any of you guys have had them your entire life. Monkey. Nosedives. Careful. There's a lot of people in the bushes today. A lot of people in the bushes today. And a lot of them are known to be shitty booties. So you might want some Lysol to go into the bushes, or just find the bushes of the good people. Just be careful in the bushes, because there's a lot of shitty booties in the heels. Oh, Heels, I love you. Heels is like the OG call it out. The Heels, that's why I've been saying all along too, like the community overlap over here has been so overwhelming to all of us, because a lot of these people that are insane behaviors came from the anti-Katie community, and they were like the extreme anti-Katers that went into Molly's section and like ran with Molly, and then there was a separation there, and now they're all like out here running around. So they've been caters, maters, and now they're just all up haters. I don't fucking know. It's fucking wild. Bring extra toilet paper. The shitty booty bitches have arrived in the bushes. Oh. Yeah, and y'all, we've been saying this all along, that we've been trying to get rid of some of this luggage from Facebook. Let's be very clear. I didn't know who most of those people were. Like Michelle, they tried to blame me at one point in time for bringing Michelle over from Facebook. I don't fucking know who Michelle is. I've still never had a one-on-one conversation with her, even though I was encouraged to behind all spy people. Fucking, I'm so like, I am blonde. I get that, and I can be a dumbass at times. But to play games in my face and then try to hide your fucking hands like you're not involved in it. Come on, people. Hey, Unirage. Shitty booties. There's a snake in the chat. There's a bunch of them, Kathy P. There's a bunch of them. That's why I said there's a few. That's why we're sweeping the fucking island today. Sweeping the island. Like, y'all have your drama community. I love some of the drama community people. Absolutely will go to a few places that I feel comfortable in the drama community. The rest, I just stay away. The rest, I totally stay away, because it's not worth my time. I'm not going to beg somebody to like accept me or like me because I have a difference of opinion with these people. I'm a fucking adult. I don't have time for that shit. I don't care if somebody on the internet doesn't fucking like me. I'm going to probably sleep tonight just the same as I did last night. Well, hopefully more, but someone needs to spray the bushes with air freshener. All right, y'all. I think is there any questions before I get off here? I think everybody should be pretty clear on some of these things that keep getting ski right over. And again, thank you to the OGs that have always been in my chat, that have always stood up for what's right and what's wrong. And again, to those in the fucking bushes, no, I'm not trying to break up friendships. I barely talk to Makeup Mobster, y'all. I have what I say about her, I say it out here publicly. Like, I'm not in her inbox begging her to like, oh, can you be my bestie? That's not it. You guys are fucking weird. And I don't hate Science Girl. I would never come between them. I don't like Science Girl's people in her chat. Some of them. That's why I don't go over there. It's not Science Girl. Fucking weirdos. So pressure spray. The bushes are getting cleaned out. Some of the snakes have standards. Yes. Some of them don't. Did you know that even if you cut a snake's head off, though, they're still poisonous? You got to burn those bitches from the tail end up. Okay. I know that's what some people think I'm doing here. And I'm like, I don't even know who these people were for a long time, let alone like, that's definitely not the case. If I'm going to have a girl crush, let me have a girl crush. Okay. God, let me live my life, people. Stop trying to tell me to pick a side. You love reptiles. Jessica, then you can play with these bitches because I don't like scaly things. Toys in the attic. Thank you. Thank you, Wendy. All crime. Oh, addicted. I didn't see what you asked. Hey, Cats Rule. You stay away from chats and Amber. Yes, same. I used to not like you at all, and now I have my respect for you. Devious has always been good to me. Wrong is wrong, right is right, period. All people need to call it out. Agreed. David, don't you think you could do better if you were with a different circle? Hey, she's made her choices. It's what it is. She's an adult. She's found her people. Use the word friend lightly. Wait to get to know the person. Thank you. Call me Frenchie. That's the thing is like, these are acquaintances on the internet, strangers on the internet. I spend a lot of time with my two best internet friends out here. Like, you guys don't even know them because I keep those relationships very tight. You guys know the Tessas, who I'm absolutely the closest with through this whole story. But those close to me, I don't involve them in this shit because it's the natural progression of things. That's how they get gone at, so on and so forth. So, yes, use the term friend very, friendships take time to build. Trust is earned. Don't be, even if it's your friend, don't be afraid to call them out when they're fucking up. That's how we improve as human beings. If we're all just going to be complacent and, oh, we're all okay with it, we're all just going to shut up, then stop crying when it's not how you want it. Hey, Rachel, have a good night. Makes it hard to be in a couple chats right now because of all this mess, but I'm good at compartmentalizing. Heels, that's the one thing about you that I've always respected is you keep it to what it is. And that's what I do too. Like if I'm not welcome somewhere or they've treated me shitty, I just don't go there. It's not because, and it's because people I respect like these people. So I'm not going to go cause chaos. That doesn't, I'm a fucking adult. I think I say that a lot, but then I act like a 2-year-old when you get me going. Give me trivia and it's all penis. By the way, I'm really proud of the chat. I have not seen penis one time in this chat. Mocus, thank you. Hey, Roblox. All I have to say is to everyone, no exceptions, stop the personal doxing shit. Do what you want on here, but the private and personal lives of everyone is just that. Yes. Who wants pink eye? Devious is handing it out. Devious, stay in the one side of the bushes in the quarantine zone, please and thank you. We got shitty booty. We don't need shitty booty, pink eye booties. Absolutely, Lynn, love and light. She is absolutely agreed there. That's why I just kind of like, she's a breath of fresh air to me, and that's why I felt comfortable there. She was always welcoming, but our relationship, what I've known of her has been based on the facts and like her helping me navigate the facts out here. And that's why people totally get weird. And I know it's a lot of like, I've stepped on toes, which is so weird because I want everybody to win. Well, besides the crazy shitty booty bitches, they need to wipe their asses first. But there's enough out here that everybody can win. Everybody can win. Everybody can build each other up. I'm not about cancel culture. Even Molly, like, do I think Molly should be deplatformed for what she's done? Yes, in ways. But at the same time, that's never going to happen. Like, cancel culture is so bleh. These are human beings that I wouldn't like it done to me. Yes. Jane the Teach, it's about a month back. It says my words have been significantly twisted. PSA to all. That's when I supposedly listed 18 channels by name that were doing stuff and all the sorts of shit. Lisa, yeah, that's how a lot of people are. Wait, I'm not your internet. You are my internet best friend. That's the hard thing is like, because to me, like Nunya and Amethyst, it's taken us a lot of time to like know each other. We didn't talk anything about personal lives at all to begin with. It was all just facts. Just facts. We kept it very, very bland. And then as trust grew and comfort grew, I started telling them about shit and it grows. Friendships naturally progress. And that's why I'm so thankful for the Tessas, all of you. We call everybody over here Tessas too, just so you know. It's the Tessa Island with shitty booties that have invaded. Okay. What did you say? I don't think she did have access to her passwords. I have screenshots of them saying that other people still had access to her account too. I don't know enough about that, though, to be honest. Yes, Dante, thank you. Me and Nanya have gone publicly rounds. Nanya hopped off my panel one day and went in the comments, and I was yelling at her, and she was yelling at me. And everybody thought it was like this breakup between Nanya and I. And me and Nanya were like, we're good. Like, we're good, because I knew that she wasn't understanding what I was saying, and she wasn't. But we're all good. We're adults. We talk about it. And we agree to disagree when we don't agree about things. Heels, thank you. Yes. I don't know. I laugh about it. Like, when people get pissed at me, I laugh. Unless it's like something that I've really fucked up on, of course, then I'm apologetic. But over internet drama, you ain't gonna get me to be like, friends are supposed to call you out. Yeah, absolutely. Molly is live now. I bet she hasn't watched anything I've said. Lisa, Pete is. Oh God, Jessica, of course she is. Pete is. We play trivia, and just so you know, we never know the answers, and especially if Kyle's here, shit goes south really bad. So there's always, it's never really the answer, but the most common answer over here, when you just see penis, it's penis. And don't ask why, just roll with it. And then, Saucy, you've been really good. Treble Mullins not in here today. Saucy, there's Saucy. I knew it. 18 is the number too. I say that hypothetically a lot, and now everybody else does too. And we have no idea what it really means. I block people too, Toys. I've had Penelope blocked. That's the funny thing, is that fucking bitch doxed me just like, right before Christmas. I think it was, I don't even remember how many days before Christmas it was. Anyways, thinking they were going to ruin my Christmas. Fuck no, I got on the plane and flew to fucking warm weather. But I blocked her back in August. That's how long I've hated that one and disliked her and tried to stay away from her. But I blocked her in August, and she just doxed me in December. So, obsession, but she claims to have a stalker and sends bikini pictures out to people online. Okay, make it make sense. Shitty booty bitches. Focus, I know. I lost it today. Saturday lives for me are just a bad thing because Kyle's not here to keep me in line. Oh, and by the way, again, to those in the back, you send nudes to my other half. The whole entire, everybody's seeing it. And it's not revenge porn. If you're gonna share your pictures, hey, so just remember, Kyle likes to share it all with everybody. That's not my choice. Kyle about puked when I said, what would happen if Molly sent you nudes? He was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Sammy, I'm gonna cry, okay? I'm gonna cry. I've been on the docket. I was on the docket 13 days ago. Go back and look. She's got my content on her fucking page from 13 days ago. They circle jerked my lives around and streamed me live. Yes, I've got the fucking links for the shit. I never reported it because I'm not a fucking snitch, bitch. I'm okay with you having a difference of opinion. Just keep it on fucking YouTube. Happiness Island. And to those of you in the bushes who have hung out with us this entire time, thank you for being here. Even though some of you really hate me now, even worse than you did before, but fuck it. Might as well just do it out front. Stop acting like we're friends. Yeah. I need to do you guys another word find. I'll do you guys another word find today. What do you want the subject matter to be of the word find? So you guys actually did them. I love doing word finds. I'm so weird. Thank you. Call me Frenchie. I don't want the numbers. Like, I just want people who have normal, like-minded shit, who are okay with calling stuff out and okay with being adults. That's what I'm looking for out here. Is I am not the moral authority. I will fuck up. I'm human, but I will own my mistakes and keep it moving. None of us are perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you can always strive to be better, do better. You can either get bitter or you can get better. You have a choice. Size matters. Oh, wait. Nonsense. You didn't know me and I reached out to you for something. You answered me and helped me. This was way back in the beginning and you never brought it up. Showed me a lot about you. Good people you are. Kathy, I don't. Like, there's a lot of people. I've talked to so many people. I know so many people's real identities, but I would never do that because to me, these people have given me time of theirs, you know, and a lot of them are just looking for somebody to connect with, a human connection, a human interaction. I would never do that to somebody that's not playing games with me. You play games with me and lie to my face, I'm going to show you for who you are. I told everybody from moment one, I'm handling it all out front. They knew what to expect. They did it. They walked into it. Yeah, where's Travel Mullins? Penis or 18 if you have no idea what's going on. That's our go-to over here. Absolutely. 18 penises, possibly. I don't know. Ugh. One's enough. Thank you. Isn't that what the anti-tragedy pimp community want? Is channels gone? Why take down Michelle and not take Lorraine? See, I'm not about cancel culture as that. I wish they would change their behaviors. They're not going to. So breaking terms of service, yes, that goes into a whole nother avenue or whatever. I don't think there's an easy answer at this time for even the tragedy pimps. It's going to take legislature. It's going to take laws to be changed. It's going to take them continuing to do this and us documenting it to show that there's a problem. This is a problem that is happening with real cases, that they are exploiting tragedies time and time again. It's going to take us continuing to call it out before something ever gets to that point. So that's a hard one to like really say what you want the outcome to be, because we want it to change, but it's got to be changed in the proper ways. You can't just cancel somebody because that doesn't solve the problem. It takes one person out of the picture, but that one person is still capable. They'll still come back. Something bigger has got to change, in my opinion. Don't forget the batteries. If you need the vibrating code for the vibrating, we still don't know the code, but we've all stocked up on batteries because we've heard that there's a code of all the vibrating vaginas out here. 18 is a product of 9. My chat is a bunch of smartasses. Drama community is drama. People will call you out, talk about you, and yes, and roses are red. That's totally fair. That's called the drama community, right? When you do drama, you expect drama. I expect them to say what they want. I don't give a fuck. My give a fuck is broken. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not watching it because I don't give a shit what shitty booty bitches have to say about me. Now, the line has been drawn though, because they're fucking with my real life. So there's a difference there. But anyways, that falls back onto their little friend Penelope. So if they want to continue to put her in a bad situation, go for it. Hey, not my problem. I'm not the one out here doxing people. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Girl from another place. And she used to say in her clinical opinion all the time too. And she thankfully is not a mental health professional. That is 100% factual. Yeah, call me. No, she never was. Ever was. She started that because she was one of Molly's buddies. They were really good buddies. If you haven't heard Molly talk on that, I've gone over it. And Molly actually, like, you can tell Molly was hurt by losing Penelope as a friend. You got the batteries. Sugar. And by the way, if you didn't see, this is who the fuck I am. Nothing's going to change. My face is chubby. My face is lopsided. I have a turkey gobbler. What the fuck, you weird bitches? You guys are so fucking weird about the look thing. It's so fucking weird. Ooh, are you gonna tell me I'm ugly and my nose is fucking fugly and I'm fat? Yeah, my fupa's out there. Okay. I've showed my fupa to everybody. All right. No, she doxed me on YouTube. So she put up multiple posts, and the first one, like, she listed a bunch of private information about me. And then that was already out there. Like, she put all of this information in posts that was very specific to who I was. I saw it, was like, okay, we'll see where this goes. The next day they came into my chat, created a fake account under the name of Kyle, and they put his company's name, my full name, his full legal name in the chat. So when they came in my chat, I was like, well, here we go. And I had always told everybody here that if that happened, when it did happen, because I expected it, because they were trying so fucking hard. And like, digging. Molly tried paying for information on me at one point in time. Again, that's on screen recording. She was so excited. She sent somebody $50 and it was the wrong information. Fucking dumbasses. But I just fucking pinned the comment, fucking said, fuck it. I looked like shit. I had my hair in a messy bun and a sweatshirt on. And I turned my camera on and said, here I am. My name's Becky. What do you want to know? Kyle Nightmares, right? Yeah, Louisiana lady. Kyle is always with us. Heels, yes. That's what Molly just said the other day. They're peeking in from the bushes. One might need Lysol for the bushes. There's some shitty booty bitches in the bushes. Hey, frustrated, thank you. CCK, thank you. Thank you, Amber's receding hairline. Saucy, I love you, of course. Nanya's on it today. Lurkers, at least hit the button. You can even give me a thumbs down if you want. I'm not showing you no tatas. Yes, Marcy, I would love to see that, please. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Tragedy Prince in general, yeah. Oh, okay, we could do a messy word find today. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Safari. Safari, you know, and I'm gonna not to point Safari out, but there's been times when I've talked about things that when Safari was uncomfortable with, they addressed me, you know, told me that they were going to leave the chat because of, and I was totally okay with it. They left, came back. That's how adults handle themselves. Like I had so much respect and I felt bad. I reached out, you know, apologized, but I totally respect people. That is how adults behave. You're not old enough to be an adult, Saucy. It's okay. Yeah, right. Train to Amber's. Train to law enforcement administrators. Oh, that's right. By the way, too, because that just reminded me. Supposedly, Penelope has paid an attorney $10,000 to watch all of my content. So can we all give Penelope's attorney a big hello in the comment section since they're here? Just giving them a shout out because I'm sure she's paying overtime now. The $10,000 has to be ran out because I go live a fuck of a lot. Don't be a sneaky fucker and we'll be good. Exactly. Oh, really frustrated? That's funny. You can either get bitter or better. Yeah. Now I think I like you. I'll be back. Have a great evening. Thank you. I'm going to stop. You guys are terrible. Moonlight, I think I know who it is. But I don't know for sure. Like, that's the fun part for me, though. It's fun not knowing who some of you are. There's been some people that I've known for years that I came over here and popped up just recently, and they didn't know it was me. And they're like, holy shit, I've known Becky for years. And then, of course, they said a lot of really amazing things about me and what they know about me. But I didn't even know that they were still lurking around because they were under different accounts, too. Hey, Beth. Exactly. Heels, that's how I feel. Like it's a lot of pressure. Like I haven't added admins on Facebook specifically because I really, really respect people's privacy and I don't want like admins going in there and seeing, oh, this is who this person is because this person trusted me enough to come to me and say this is who they were. So I won't do it. So I'll always just be bad at emails. Rock's great. I should introduce her to my ex-husband because he's in the same spot. And no, I didn't put out there that she's in that state because that was already put out there by her. I could hook them up though. They would be great together. You're known by the people we keep. Yeah. Yes, Bex, absolutely. Sorry, you guys. I'm just getting through the comments and then I'm going to get out of here. Problematic behavior is what needs to change. Absolutely. But the other thing is too, is we've got to just completely disengage too. Like we have a choice. And instead of fueling that fire, because this is exactly what happened with CMC. If you want these people to change or this out of your community, you have a choice. You have to stand up and either ice them the fuck out and get them away from you. Don't watch it. Pretty soon when people start pulling back, that's where it starts. When the money is what matters to them, hit them where it hurts. Absolutely, doxing is a low blow. It's illegal. Doxing is illegal with malicious intent. Moonlight agreed. Charlie is here. His name is Roblox now. Hope. His mom is here too. We all have a metaverse over here too. God, our chat's nuts. And I love it. I thought Charlie was a sex bot. No. Patty, she's still around. She's just hanging out because she fucked up. And she can't like wash her hands. She doxed me and then she tried to like be like, oh, I didn't do it. And Molly was like, haha, bitch, you're the one that doxed her, even though Molly was trying to dox me too. But thank you, One Win. By the way, Molly calls me Mrs. Doubtfire. Or Becky has a huge girl crush on me. No, Molly, I really don't. I don't like bologna smelling boobs. Thank you. If I'm gonna have a crush on anybody, it's Makeup Monster. Sorry. Try harder next time. No, she's still around, Heels. She's still around. She's absolutely fucking still around. And if you guys think that she's not in with Amber and all of them still, you're fucking wrong. Trust and believe. Sit back, watch. Yep, absolutely. Yep. People like that don't go away. They don't go away when their feelings get hurt and they get called out. That infuriates people like that. They cannot be called out on who they are. They will never take accountability for it. That's who she is as a person. You can see from her history how she's behaved. It's just the way it goes. Oh, thank you, Call Me. This is what I look like every day. You guys aren't kidding. Kyle is timeout. Kyle's always in timeout. Doxxing gave me freedom. We had a freedom party that day and Molly was so mad. Yeah. Everybody was shocked too. And I have to again apologize to my comment section. When I did get doxxed, they weren't expecting me to even turn the camera on. None of them knew what I was going to do. And that hurt my chat more than it hurt me. It hurt my chat. Granted, some of them felt vindicated because they knew all along I wasn't Katie or associated with Katie, and that's what they had been fighting all along. But then they were so upset. They were so hurt for me and bothered by what was done. And then they took it another level and threatened my nieces, who I took out of a bad situation because of addiction and have tried to provide them a decent life. Like, that's the level of depravity these people are. I don't fuck with people like that. You can save your mandated reporter shit for someone else. I call CPS on myself because I've tried everything to get my kids help in every way, shape, or form. So fucking try it. I'll be waiting. They already know to expect your calls. Like, fucking idiot. Toys in the Attic. I don't remember, to be honest. I'll have to look and see if I have that screenshot. I don't watch him either. Another one I just stay away. Thank you, Frustrated. And then what happened? Here came Kyle and showed everybody what I deal with on a daily basis and why I'm crazy. Just joking. He's great. All right. I think I'm almost caught up. Nani, you didn't yell at me yet. These people and their attorneys, I know they're going real life all of 2023. They're legal and striking all of 2023. That's the new. F you and your LLC. Oh, thank you all. Oh shit, Frustrated. I'm catching up. Okay, hold on. You're a hypocrite. You were doxing people from the Justice for Marvonne groups. Please tell me who Bombshells Rent. And I wonder who that was. Who got doxed? Who got doxed? They weren't doxed. They were under their real names, baby. Sorry. They were absolutely under their real names. So try again. I know who that is. Pissed off mods. They always have an attorney doing it. Yes. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Bring them. I was trying to figure out who a couple of them were because of their chats. I mean, not figuring out who they were. Like, their names are out there. Absolutely. Because I had their chats and their chats were exposed because they were doing dirty fuck shit in the whole Marvonne story, but they used their real names. So sorry. Kathy rebuilds. Hold on, I'm getting back. Narcissism 101. Don't take account. Yep, absolutely. DNA. Yeah, Nikki, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, Moonlight, I did. I told you guys I would do it, and I did it. Like, what else, you know? Yes, their Facebook names and their YouTube names were all the same. Yeah. Like, I don't. I knew who you were by your voice, Captain Cooter Cat. There's a few of you that did. There's actually more people that did than didn't, from Facebook especially, because I've been around for years. Yes, Kathy, it's going to stay up until it gets struck because of shitty booty bitches. But yes. Right. They were, who wasn't Bumshell's Rent? Who wasn't? Because I beg to differ. If you look at those chats, go to, I already know who this fuck this is. Come on. Do you really want to go there? Do you want me to show everything? Do you really want me to? Bumshell's Rent? Do you really, really want to keep pushing that? I mean, we can if you really want to go there, because I didn't, but that's just going to make me bring out more chats and show you exactly where all this information came from. So if you want to go there, we can. I mean, totally up to you. It's all been showed. Y'all, their chats are out here. All of them were in their chats under their real names. God. Oh, they're so ridiculous. It's just funny. Don't do shitty, stupid shit. It's so funny that they come rolling in these chats. Okay. Oh, people. No, Proud Army Mom, that's not who it is. That's not. Yeah, Bombshell, show us receipts of this. Show us. Show us the chats that they're not using their real names in. Show us. Go ahead. Fucking Molly called them out. And wait a second. Hold on, Bumshell's Rent. I need to know specifically who you think I doxed. Because I'm going to laugh. Who did I dox? And please find me a timestamp, a post, something. Yeah, Sammy, I don't think it ever. Frustrated I am, I think. I'm waiting for Bumshell to catch up over here. I mean, come on. Why go silent now? Nobody's talking. Everybody's waiting. Where can we find the receipts that I've been doxing all these people? I have a whole fucking dump group because my phone wants to take a crash every time. You can even use their alt and we will know. Speak up, say it with your chest. Yeah, say it with your whole fucking chest besides behind an adult or an alt. Oh, wait, you act like you're an adult. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. Bumshell, where'd you go? Find me the receipts, not doctored ones. You know how it's been interesting because this has never been mentioned until today. I want you guys to take heed. This has never been mentioned until today. Nobody has ever stated this until today. Think about who I called out. Think about it, people. Time to use your brains. If you didn't expect this, you haven't been paying attention. Now expect a bunch of receipts and all sorts of other shit that, just like I supposedly outed Roseanne's addiction because I read a fucking text that she sent me. Yeah, Eve didn't get doxxed over here. Eve got addressed by her first name, which also she is a public figure. So things that make you go, But I don't think it's Flava behind that account. I'll be honest, I do not think it's Flava. There's another specific redhead I called out that's been messy in inboxes. Oh, there's a whole bunch, Mr. and Mrs. Ski Mask. And receipts-wise, my fucking Facebook and all of the videos, everything I've ever said about these people is all here. Yeah, trusting somebody by their first name isn't doxing. Oh, I doxed Penelope because her account on Facebook was Lori Lane and her real name is Lori. So I guess I doxed her months ago. Give me a break, you idiots. When you use her real name, it is what it is. Oh, okay, they obviously exited the chat. They won't be back until the next time. Yeah, Nanya, I have a feeling it probably is. But, you know, conveniently, it didn't happen until today. This has never been mentioned that there's all these receipts, everything like that, you know, anything. I don't care. They can. There's also, by the way, if you are running around and hanging out with exposing the posers or exposing the whatever her fucking account, Erica changes accounts on the daily and hangs out with these people. So, yep, Hope, 100%. I read a message. It was not about that, but that's what they ran with and told everybody that I did to her intentionally. And that was not the case whatsoever. Since a lot of OGs are in here, may I ask if a news article or it's on via a news station report and a creator speaks on it, is it doxing? If it's a public news report and somebody speaks on it, that's what they're asking. Would that be considered doxing to you OGs that are in here? I'm definitely not an OG, so I will not be answering that. Where's your personal little troll? I know. Okay. I guess they're not coming back. I'm going to wait for the OGs to sound off on Sammy's question, and then we're going to get out of here. Safari says no. Saucy does have her own personal troll that comes in here and trolls me, but Saucy trolls the fuck out of them back. The trolls that come in here to troll us get trolled by the trolls in my chat, and then they leave. They don't want to play with us, so we laugh. We invite them in, and they suck. The only trolls that we get are like the stupid ass, like real lifers. Absolutely not. It's freedom of press and public. Is this about the rabbits? Wait, there's rabbits, Kathy? Rabbits? This was about shitty booty bitches. It's on the news, so no. That's okay. I grabbed the link and we'll be watching it. Thank you, Beefers. No, it's in the news. It's not doxing. The news made it public knowledge. Just going to say it's not my real name. Beverly. If a creator gives their full name and someone looks up their info, then no, it's not doxing. If they didn't give, I've never looked any of these people up either. That's the other thing. Like I've never dug into their background. I just exposed the fuck shit they were doing to the Marvonne story. You missed the question. The question basically was frustrated is if there's a newspaper article that the news, like public media has made a story public and it gets brought here, is that considered doxing somebody by reading a public news article? Would that be considered doxing somebody even though it's a public news article that was already put up there? If you're public, yeah, public officials cannot be doxed either. I mean, I think you can take it to a level that it would be doxing of a public official or threatening a public official, things of that nature. So there is lines that could be crossed there, but very specific ones. If my real name is the Good Nunya and you get my real name and read an article, that is doxing. Yeah, that could be. So if you go by, yes, I could see where you're saying that. No, it's not doxing. Okay. Something that was in the news and TV newspaper and a creator speaks on it is a doxing. If they don't go by their real name on here, then yes. Okay. Can I ask where you got your vape? The cigarette shop, it's just a Max Air. It's a disposable one. Blue raspberry, cherry, lemon, something. I don't know. I don't really vape. I smoke cigarettes, but the shit stresses me out. So I suck on this while I'm up here. That's the truth. However, because we all have different news agencies, I personally wouldn't bring it to YouTube. Okay, OGs, what if info is taken from a public website created so pages on the website are shared on social media? If someone shows one of those pages that has been publicly shared, is it doxing? Oh, fuck. Roblox, thank you. Thank you, Beefergs. Oh, Sammy, I had no idea there was something to do with the rabbit. Sorry, I totally did not know anything about that. Oh, what the fuck are you doing back here, you panel hopping twit? I don't like you. Go away. And you and your legal answers can go the fuck away. I don't like that. Nope, sorry, she's blocked. There's that. Panel hopping twit. I don't like people who fucking change their opinions every fucking day depending on who they're around. Fuck that shit. Stand firm, say it with your whole chest, fucking rent a spine, fucking order a fucking backbone off Wish like Spanky did. Fuck. No, you're good, Kathy. I just don't know what it is. I'm brand new. Like 6 months new, but I feel like I've been rode hard and put away wet out here on these internet YouTube. And you can say that. Yes, you can clip that and fucking use whatever you want. Some of you guys need to get a fucking brain because there's some funny shit out here that should be clipped into some of this shit. Like you guys could really do some funny shit and you guys do stupid shit. But anyways. It was just from a smoke shop next to my nail salon. I don't know exactly where you can get them. Better not to know. Okay, thank you. Wow, you're a gigantic bitch. 100%. Thank you. Have a good day. Me, Sugarfly, me. I'm a bitch. Saucy. I always do that to you guys too. Okay, I'm out of here. I've been in the news for something good, but if someone didn't care, yeah, that's a dox 100%. I can see the way you guys say that. Yes, Nikki, it is. Yep. Who said that? Let me at him. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, that's I have one of these, but I'll be honest, I prefer just a cigarette. I need to quit smoking. I have a pacemaker. I mean, you can see my scars right there, but it's the worst thing I should be doing. I have one of these, but I just never use it. I don't like fucking with the whole switcheroo thing, the little cartridge thing, and then they burn and ugh, that's too much. I prefer just to light a cigarette. Better to be a bitch than be bitter. Better to be a bitch than to be a dumbass any day of the week. But okay, am I supposed to be offended by somebody on the internet calling me a bitch? Like, really? It's going to take a lot more than that for me to be offended. Come on. When you have walked a day in my shoes and have handled the shit I've been through, you have the right to tell me about my life. Until you've stepped a day in my shoes and know what I fought for my entire life to get to where I'm at, no stupid little twit on the internet is going to tell me about my life that I fought entirely too long for honesty and truthfulness in my own personal life to come out here and let some gaslighting hoe that just is messy tell me about myself. Ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. You couldn't fucking compare in real life, let alone handle the shit I go through to try and fight for those that I love the most. You are stupid. Are you 12, Ducky? Are you 12? Especially with the Ducky Loves Batman. Like, I assume you're 12, but I'm assuming this is your kid's account that you're using with your, I don't know. Don't fucking know. Don't care. An LB lover? Oh, fuck. Of course, that's why. Yeah, don't Don't you dare, all of you people, let these people tell you about your lives. Don't you dare for a second let these people get in your heads and tell you what the fuck you are and what you've survived in your story. Stop letting them take your fucking stories and using them against you. You've lived that life. One foot in front of the other. You're still here fighting. Fuck those bitches. No. We don't do that out here. We lift each other up because we've been through fucking struggles. Those of us who have actually lived these struggles instead of trying to use the struggles as a one-upper. Fuck that. E&Z, we all are, according to our exes. Best day of my life, my divorce. Fuck that. No, we're not doing this. Aw, thank you, DNA. Thank you. Nonsense is a beautiful, intelligent, tenacious, charismatic human. Thanks for noticing. I'm fine, y'all. I'm fine. I'm fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, which is pretty fitting. Thank you, RRR. I know, Commander. I know. All right, y'all. I'm out. I say goodbye for like an hour if you're new here. It's a Midwest fucking thing, even though I don't live in the Midwest anymore. And by the way, I'm in Utah, bitches. Come find me. Like, fuck you guys. I'm so sick of it. They already put it all out there. Like, all my shit's out there. You want to ask me about something I've done? Come to me and ask me. Come to me. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter. Two wrongs don't make a right. If somebody doxes you and you have the eye for an eye, tell people that. Then they know what to expect. Okay. But for the most of us, that's off the table. We're not going to stoop lower because somebody went low on us. That's never going to solve a problem. B-Fergs, I fucking love B-Fergs. B-Fergs. I love this whole chat. Like, well, not all of them. Ducky, I have a special place for you. Do you need a hug? Do you need a fucking hug? A therapy session? You can come to family therapy with me. We go once a week. I go individual once a week too. Do you need to come to a session? There's a couple therapists that hang out in our things. They might help you build yourself up and understand how to own your power. Okay, until then, see you later. Happy. Thanks for being here. Me. I love saying that name. Elaine, thank you. And half of Nonsense's stream is her goodbye, and they call me out on it before I do it. Thank you, Mochas. Okay, I'm out. Oh, thank you, J-Dub. Sunny days, all of you guys. Okay. I love my chat. I fucking love my chat. Love you, mean it. Bye. Okay. Love y'all, mean it. Well, not all of you. Some of you can go get fucked, but the rest of you I love. Okay. Becky, over and out. Here. Do you want to close up? Fucking weird bitches. Weird bitches. And by the way, I've said all along too, them using shitty fucking like pictures of me. I've done it to Molly at all the time. She challenged you, said you egged her house. She challenged you, said you egged her house. Huh? Like eggs? Do you know how fucking expensive eggs are right now? Do you think I'm going to egg somebody's house? She has cameras. Who's got cameras? Inspector's Life, you gotta be joking. Do you all know how expensive eggs are right now? Fuck my world. All right, I'm out of here because this is just what the fuck. Bridget, we need the eggs. I need eggs. Okay, can I buy some? All right, we're out before this shit gets even better. All right, goodbye.